All right. We should be live. I don't know why this thing is acting like this, but you guys should be able to hear me. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Cuda, right back at the helm of today's show. Good to see you guys. It's Player Talk Radio. Um, man, I'm having a horrible day. I had a live stream set up earlier for you guys. And let me see. See if we're actually live. It's just bad stuff been happening today. But we gotta move on. Hold on. We got endless content coming for you guys this week and this weekend. Hold up. Checking the background. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. All right. All right, we Gucci Mane. All right. The sound will definitely change because very soon because I'm gonna be using my mixer. So we'll have the radio show somewhat restored, but for now YouTube is restricting a whole bunch of stuff and playing stupid. What's going on, Stoic? Man, I got the craziest shit going on today, man. Oof, I got into it with the double L, man. I got into it, but there were some aspects of today that was pretty good. I um I uh I'm in the middle of transitioning, I'll say, into something good, right? And today was a very challenging day. Y'all hit the like button on the way in, please support today's show. It was very challenging on the way in. It was a challenging day, to say the least. It's what time is it now? It is 4 a.m. in the morning, and this is what you call dedication, y'all. It is 4 a.m. in the morning, and I am strapped for sleep. But I'm all right. I said, let me get up and let me work real quick. Get a head start somewhat on the day. So I'm gonna put in that work on today's show. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're gonna break down some more stuff that we were supposed to break down earlier, but I wanted to do another show earlier, and a lot of bullshit just happened, out of nowhere. You know. Yeah, man, absolutely. I got all the stuff. I got the mics. Even if we got to do it off the phone, I got a receiver and two mics, so we're Gucci. And I just spent like the last 2 3 hours going through all my equipment that I still have left, and I just been going through it, man. But I got you. If I'm here when you here, hopefully, just let me know when you coming through and coming out. What's going on, LT man? What's going on, man? You said about time you show at a decent time. It's 3 p.m. in Chicago. What up, Cuda man? Much love and respect, LT man. I got your commercial. I got Miss V commercial. I got everybody's commercial set and ready to go. But I need y'all help. I need y'all support on today's show, guys, because YouTube is still holding my channel back, and I'm in a battle with them to try to get my channel back so we can continue the radio show. So that's why my I don't have my webcam on, but that's why it's like this, and I kind of just don't feel like being on camera right now. Earlier I did before some BS popped off, but YouTube is playing with my channel at the moment. So definitely, guys, if you guys could do me a huge favor, hit the like button, support the show via PayPal or Cash App. So let's get into it. Today was a crazy day. Like I said, I've been just going through a hell. but I'm up at 4:04 a.m. in the morning, where I'm at, ready to work and kick it with the fam, right? And it's the Chinese New Year, y'all. It's Chinese New Year. They're a little bit behind. Well, not behind, but it's a little bit, a couple more days, or damn near a month after American New Year. So it's a Chinese New Year. So it's a lot of stuff going on right now at the moment. Where I am. Pertaining to where I am. And you said, I keep missing you in the morning, bro, when you're offline at 7. Yeah, man. You know why? Because I go in the morning, and when I go in the morning, well, I go in the afternoon. I go when it's like daytime out. I try to go live at like no later than 4:30 p.m. here, but it's 5 a.m. in the morning. So I put in the extra work on those shows so I can be up streaming, or I can be streaming when you guys wake up at like 6 or 7 a.m., for the morning crowd. But due to what I'm going to be doing soon, uh I might switch my schedule around, so you guys might start getting more afternoon shows. So that's actually, I think that's pretty cool. More work for me, but I think it's pretty cool, to bring you guys afternoon shows, because you guys are working or getting off of work, and you got the drive home, and you got all kinds of stuff going on. So I get it. And sometimes it's not the best thing to watch the playback, because a lot of stuff happens on the playback. And then also too, shout outs to everybody in the building. You guys, you know, um, have opinions on certain things that I would love to hear. You guys have opinion on certain topics that I'm covering that I would love to hear. And sometimes I would like to hear them, live, instead of, you know, uh, you guys having to double back and catch another show. So, you know, just a couple of things to cover, you know. But on today's show, we're gonna cover again a little bit of Lord Jumar going in on on Godfrey. On the last show, we were talking about comedians and how you know, um, a lot of guys for some reason. Oh man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout outs to LT man dropping the huge $25 on the Cash App. Thank you so much for supporting Player Talk Radio. Man, hey, look, we gonna do it. We gonna do a good show. Shit, breakfast about to be lit. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. And I wanna run this commercial by you. I'm gonna try to get your email before I get up out of the building, because I want to get your opinion on the commercial and stuff. Because it's funny. I actually got some new technology. I got some stuff to show y'all too. Y'all look out for some of the pre-records. I got some stuff coming to show y'all. I had three voices for both commercials. So I had a guy's voice, but it sounded too robotic. It sounded too robotic. And when you I did a second take where it's my voice, but then it's a lady's voice at the end. And it sounded a little too robotic, a little bit, but it did sound good, because I just had her. You know how like somebody will do like a commercial, and then at the end it'll be like a woman's voice or somebody else's voice, just to get people to, it's a call to action to, to get people to, hey, head over to the website and check it out. At least head over to the website and check it out. But head over to the website, and so I had a lady's voice at the end, but she sounded a little bit robotic. And then I have another rendition that I want to show you, but I'll show you what I have. I'm gonna get your email. I'm gonna try to get your email before the end of the show, and I'll just email it to you because it's like a 50-second trailer. It's not that bad, and it's dope, and it's showing, it's scrolling down the website, it's showing people the phone website. And I think I'm gonna do another one with the website on the computer. But thank you so much, LT man, for supporting the show. What's going on, Sound Mind? No, man, this is bro. I appreciate you. LT man said, I know it's not much. I know you've been offline. You probably haven't been getting paid, but no, man, I'm good. Man, I want to tell you, well, I have told you guys what I'm about to do, and I kind of gave y'all a hint with the Chinese New Year. But I want to let you guys know what I'm doing soon in a minute. But I want to make sure it happens first, because there's a lot of people on YouTube for some reason that's burning candles on me. So I gotta make sure I gotta make sure my foot's in the door before I say, hey guys, this what. So I appreciate the support. You guys just pray for me, man. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Let's keep the support going. Shout outs to Sound Mind in the building, Barracuda, absolutely. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to Sound Mind, man. Happy New Year. Shout outs to Brother Love in the place to be, man. Y'all head over to Brother Love Show, and also too head over to LT Man's channel. He got content. He got content. And plus I gotta email it to you also, LT Man, so you can put it on your channel also, you know. And all you gotta do, the cool thing about YouTube, because I'm about to start using which I have been, but I'm literally about to start using every single thing that YouTube has to roll out once they stop effing with my damn channel, is your community tab. You do know, if you guys don't, okay, I got you. If you guys don't uh create content, you guys can do a community tab post. Um I remember before I really left other social media platforms, especially FB. I like to shit post for some reason. I love the shit post. You know. Um Facebook at one point is a completely different animal than YouTube. No, you good, bro. I was saying I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I was telling you that I did like a couple of renditions of the commercial where I used the man's voice in the beginning, but it just sounded too robotic. And I just wanted to sound a little bit professional because I didn't my mics was messing up I didn't have my mics on me at the time. But I did another version of it, and I had my mic, and everything was good. It was just basically my voice. And then at the end, you know how like they do like the the credits, not necessarily the credits, but you know how like there's another voice, like that's another call to action other than the actual voice. So I put her voice at the end, and it sounded okay, but it sounded robotic. So I'm gonna just redo it again and let you know what I have. But I'll send you both of what I have, and you let me know if you like it or not. You know, um, and sometimes too, it's just me being a perfectionist. Because sometimes, if you add certain touches to certain things, it's like, okay, well, yes, I recorded it up to this point, and then for like the like the CTA, yeah, I try to use a more pleasant voice. Because sometimes, they had this thing where I was looking at where they say people actually take action when there's two voices on a commercial instead of one. It's like a cosign. But to me, it sounded robotic. You know. So, but I actually found another tool that will definitely that will definitely have it sounding the way I want it to sound. I'm just being a perfectionist. So I would have to send it to you. Shout outs to Unfriendly Stoic dropping the huge $2 on the Cash App. Thank you, bro, for supporting the show. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the show. What was I about to say? I have my mixer beside me. So we will have the radio show back somewhat back in motion. We will have the radio show back in motion. Absolutely. Cause YouTube is restricting. YouTube is doing something. YouTube is fucking up my channel, honestly. But we got a lot more original content coming. So maybe and hopefully, I really don't even give a damn about the monetization because my audience. I appreciate you guys supporting the show, and honestly, we went a whole year without it. We kind of really don't need it. You know. I think YouTube got mad at me because they were like, "Well, we went over your channel again, and we realized that you couldn't be monetized because you reuse content." I'm like, I don't even reuse content. This is original content. Half the time, I'm sitting here talking, and um, I said I don't even give a damn. I don't even care anymore. And then I said, just fix this shit on my channel so I can go live off of StreamYards or Streamlabs or whatever, so I can continue the radio show. And they haven't said anything to me, so I guess YouTube's not fucking with me. But anyway, they need to stop. They need to stop destroying people's channel and then lying to the audience and to the content creators and saying that that's not what they're not doing. I don't know. I pray for YouTube and I hope they don't catch another lawsuit in the future. But hey, man, it is what it is, man. Shout outs to YouTube. But anyway, thank you guys for supporting the show. Shit, let's get into it. Um, on the last show, we were talking about comedians, and we brought up rest in peace to my bro who would have been running the Red Pill. We brought up Patrice O'Neill. Patrice O'Neill is the reason why I actually started Player Talk Radio because he was real, you know. And we had a great discussion on the last show. He he wasn't necessarily the most friendly comedian, I guess you could say. He wasn't necessarily the most friendly comedian. Um, there's a lot of things that was holding him back from stardom, and he ended up losing a battle with diabetes. And I'm not gonna lie, I played a clip from Patrice O'Neill. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. It was funny. It was actually a clip I haven't seen because there's rarely any clips that I haven't seen. But I had a show, as you guys know, what the Manosphere has copied over and over again. I recently saw Obsidian um put up a post saying that the Manosphere won. I guess so. There's a couple of things happening. Let me get y'all up to date on some stuff that's happening because, like, the other people that in this space, they do a horrible job at it. Um, there's a simp. I hate to say it like that, but the guy's a simp. He been around for a long time. His name is Ace Metaphor. You know what I'm saying? His name is Ace Metaphor. And Ace Metaphor, um, he was, I don't know, I wouldn't say he was annoying, but with the other simps that was running around, he was annoying. You had a lot of simps that kind of fell from grace. Like you had Trent Shelton. You had and Trent Shelton was like kind of more of like the dreadhead football player, motivational speak. Trent Shelton. Lord have mercy. Here it comes with the unstable connection. All right, here we go. All right, you guys should be able to hear me. So you had Trent Shelton, you had Tony Gaskins, and you had like Ace Metaphor, and then you had Derek Jackson, which was like just killing it, you know. And I remember I used to do a show. Well, it was Player Talk Radio. It was the original Player Talk Radio show, and I used to have a segment on the show called Simp Busting. Simp Busters, where we just scour the internet and we find simps and just critique how just like flat foot simping they're that they're doing. how they're going for women, you know. And Derek Jackson just won every single one of them. Like he just took the cake. And then he does these car videos. So at the time we didn't know if this nigga had legs and shit. So he does the car videos. And there's, I mean, I guess a lot of people are doing them, but I used to go on people that do car videos. But hey, there's insulation in the car. People got to do content, do what you got to do. It's not, I kind of really don't lean on it too much these days, but people do car videos, y'all. Um, and how he edits his videos, he J cuts. So he'll say something egregious, and then it'll cut out, and then he'll just say something else. And just how the shit that Derek Jackson was saying, it's like, bro, you are bogus. You bogus. Like you ain't gonna pick some strange women that you know up for a helicopter date. You ain't gonna go out your way to do stuff for, like, just strange women you don't know. And I said something years ago. I was like, like I had a final episode talking about simp busters, y'all. Because I was just listening to him, and after a while he just kept winning every simp buster category, because he just out simped everybody other than a lesbian. Again, you can never out simp a lesbian. But anyway, he just out simped everybody, right? So I literally I literally what's going on, Tampa? I literally said on the episode, I said, damn, Derek Jackson is a fucking genius. I literally said the same thing on the show. I said, I know he doesn't believe that. And I said, what if he was red pilled the whole fucking time? What if he was red pilled the whole fucking time? Honestly. Because it crossed my mind that he could be red pilled the whole fucking time. Because I said, damn, that's dark. That's black pilled. Imagine, and I said it on the show. I said, imagine if a bunch of red pill cats, right, just started just out of nowhere, just confuse these hoes in the algorithm, like just out of nowhere, just start simping, like turn a new leaf. Like, you know what, ladies, we were fucked up. We were bad, you know, and have like the cater to you instrumental in the background and all kinds of just goofball shit. Let me stop. But anyway, I digress. Derek Jackson, recently on Facebook, mind you, um, he made a return. I mean, he's still doing simp videos and stuff, but he made a return. And on Facebook, he had a couple women going in on him. The women are starting to get cheeky. And I said this before. I said when he got caught, or his wife had to come out and speak for him. I said, bro, like, getting caught is like the best thing for Derek Jackson at that point. I mean, he kind of was milking pause. He kind of was milking the simp cow a little too hard. He milked the shit out of that cow. And he was the best to do it. So if anybody was milking something, pause. God damn. If anybody super pause. If anybody was milking something, it was him. You know? Because a lot of the simps, they fell back. Now their slot is open again, but a lot of the simps, they fell back. Yeah, Untitled. That shit sounded crazy. That's why I had to add in the extra pauses. What's going on, man? A lot of the simps, they held back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the simps, they held back because of Derek Jackson. So they were just waiting for him to fall. Um, why am I bringing this up? Because we're gonna talk about hoteps, and we're gonna circle back around to ace metaphor. Okay. Now, especially myself and a couple of other content creators that I refer to as comrades around here, we don't get our credit. You know, not just from the amazing audience, but from the world. We got everybody using our slang. What's going on, Ebo Sosa? Man, and shout outs to my truck drivers getting it in. What's going on, Third Ward? Oh man, real players in the building. Shout outs to the truck drivers getting it in. Shout outs to everybody putting in that work. We in here working, y'all. So let's get into it. We don't really get our credit, but everybody's been biting off of us, right? And let me tell you something that I got mad about. What other people need to get mad about. I don't know why Coach Greg Adams. Well, he probably don't even know. Because he be biting too. And I like Coach Greg Adams, by the way. But let me tell you what happened to us. Why I got fucking mad. Let me tell you what really did it for me. And now you're gonna listen to fake manosphere people try to double back and kind of feel some type of way about it. But it was me that was arguing, complaining about this shit in the beginning. Did you know, like, Derek Jackson has like a card game, but it's a relationship card game, and it got a lot of our talking points and a lot of our intellectual property printed on these cards that he sells to women. Did y'all know that? He has a he has a lot of our talking points in his books that he didn't come up with. He has a lot of our talking points in these card games and stuff like that. And they sell them, So stuff that was said on my show, other people's shows, and just talking points that we all were passing around in this space. Nah, that's not no fair use. That's called fair sue like shit. We gotta put that S in front of the U and then the E at the end. Fair sue like shit. Hell no. Hell no. No. Nah. Sue domain. Fuck that. Fair sue. You know? Fuck that. Fucking fair use. What's going on, Andre? Ain't nobody player hating. My shit, man, nigga, my talking points on them fucking cards. Hell no. Niggas up here selling DJ Cuda trading cards and shit. DJ Cuda talking point trading cards. Like hell no. That shit is called fair theft. You know. LT man, can you believe it? But this is the nail in the coffin though, bro. Look at this. It's the guys that talk shit about the manosphere. It's the guys that have the most to say about the manosphere. Throwing dudes under the bus. What's going on, and one play five? Man, all the real players in the building, man. Oh, we gotta show out now, man. We gotta show out. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Support the show. Oh, we gotta show out now. Yeah, a lot of people can't be original. A lot of people can't be original. But look, when Derek Jackson got caught, right? When Derek Jackson got caught, I was telling you guys, like, I was telling you guys, like, when he got caught, he could have done two things. He could have done two. Yeah, they have to bite others. He could have done two things, y'all. And I mentioned both. He could have went completely evil. Come over to the side he always been on the whole time. He was on the red pill side. He was on the red pill side. Or he could have he could have do with other people. I guess it didn't work out for him. He could have went straight to Tyler Perry, you know. I don't know if he tried. I don't know if he, you know, and niggas really don't want to do that. I'm not gonna lie, man. For some reason, all of the simp dudes, if you notice it, they are more loyal to women when they're not married. It is the craziest phenomena ever. Think about what I'm telling you. They are more loyal to women when they are not fucking married. Them niggas can't wait to get married and cheat on their bitch. Them niggas can't wait to get married and cheat on their wife. As a matter of fact, I will go as far as to saying this. I'm so much of a player, I know this, and you guys too. You guys will know. Shout outs to Cynical One in the building. Let me tell you something. As a simp, getting into a relationship with a woman actually fucks it up for you. It fucks it up for you. You cannot effectively simp with a wife. And the crazy part is, as a player or a man that wants to commit to a woman, salute. What's going on, Ghost Man King? As a player or a man that really wants to commit to his woman, it's like a player spends a lot of his time not simping and doing things to get that woman's attention and respect, you know? Because, I be giving people the game all the time. Love and respect are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can cheat on somebody that they love. You know what I'm saying? But what will stop you from cheating on somebody that you love is respect. It's literally respect. And then as a player, you really or just a man in general, even a square, you really can't simp too much in your relationship because then the gasoline that your relationship is going to be burning on is respect, you know? And I'm going to tell you the truth, I'm not telling you to be an asshole, but sometimes you got to check your woman and tell her, "Listen, hell no, I'm not about to fucking I'm not about to simp for you. Hell no. Not today. Maybe next week. Try again next week or some shit. Hell no, I'm not about to simp for you. Why would you say you're not about to simp for your girl or tell her that if she's been acting a fool or doing some things that or engaging in some things that you don't respect? Because the thing is that if you overly simp, even for your wife, if you overly simp, you will create a tyrant. You know? Let me tell you what women look forward to. They look forward to being with you if you're a guy that's worth being with, but they also look forward to you maintaining them. You know, you can't spoil a woman. I'm not even gonna say more than her father has, but you can kind of tell. But you can't spoil a. You're different. You're her husband, but you can't overly spoil a woman, even for the sake of her. You know, because you will create a tyrant. Think about it. I gave you guys the game, and I told you guys that you know if you have a woman, right? If you have a woman, right? What was I about to say? Hold on, let me actually catch up on y'all comments real quick before we go forward, because you guys are making some really good comments. You said you can tell how these dudes grew up, how unoriginal they are. Yeah, I mean they're just repeating what they hear on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's like people are gathering information and just repeating information to other people. You know. And listen, I mean, if you guys are Player Talk alumni and you guys are using my talking points and my vernacular and stuff in real life, that's okay. Especially if we cool, that's okay. Because I don't expect you guys to be like, "Hey man, before I tell you, if you're talking to your homeboy or somebody that that's having troubles with women, I don't expect you to go up to them and be like, "Hey, man, there's this guy named Cuda, and you got to subscribe to him and blah." Nah. I don't expect y'all to do that. That would be nice, but let me tell y'all something about some of y'all homeboys or the people that y'all around and coworkers and people that y'all around that have problems with women. You will sit up here and fucking tell them, "Hey, bro, go check out this content creator." Somebody that's a little bit not too crazy, but more their speed. And literally, um, they won't listen to you. They won't listen to you. And then later on pop back up with another problem, or they'll pop back up and say, "Hey, you know, uh, it's like they'll pop back up, like listening to another content creator and be like, "Hey, have you heard of this guy?" And it's like, "Yeah, he's in the sector that I told you to go." You know what I'm saying? Check out. You didn't check it out, so you kind of missed out on certain things, and then, Anyway, let me catch up on the comments real quick. Shout outs to Raven in the building. What's going on, Raven Knight in the building? Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, because we're gonna get into today's show. We're gonna get into today's show. We're gonna get some stuff that I wanted to talk about. All right, hold on, y'all. Damn, and YouTube done went live on the wrong tab. Okay. So yeah, just bear with us a little bit more. Y'all hit the like button, support the show, please, because YouTube is holding the channel back by not letting me stream off of OBS, StreamYards, or Streamlabs, or any other service. They're trying to just limit me to their BS resources, and it's horrible. All right. And we will be on camera soon. I got to do a whole setup. I got to revamp my whole setup. Shout outs to Raven in the building. Andre says doing things for your wife or long-term girlfriend isn't simping. Well, I had to tell guys in the space that dudes would be like, "Yo, it's Valentine's Day. Should I do something nice for my wife, or should I?" I'm like, "Well, that's your wife. Like, why would you ask me that question? That's your damn wife. Like, if you're gonna simp for anybody, simp for her. But if you're not gonna, I mean, and then I mean, honestly, and then there's days, months, and years where you shouldn't simp for your wife. If you want to keep her around. Uh, what I was gonna get into was some women, right? Some women, they like evil niggas. A lot of women actually, and I say this all the time, and I've been going on this tyrant for a good minute because I want y'all to get it through your head. Women like evil niggas. I know it sounds crazy. It really don't, and whatever. But women like evil niggas. You know, evil niggas come in the game with a bitch. They come in the game with women. Evil niggas. I think the only evil nigga I saw that a woman was running away from, which was the weirdest shit ever. But she was on some female shit. Was Jasmine off Aladdin. You know, Jasmine off Aladdin. You know, and it actually made me rethink the whole thing. Jafar might not have been that evil. Just think about it. He had the drip. This nigga had caves full of gold. He could have gave her anything, but she wanted to run away with some weird nigga on a carpet, a genie, and a monkey, and stealing shit from the market. Craziest shit ever. You know. Maybe it have something to do with her being a quote unquote princess. I don't know what the hell Disney was trying to get over on us, but anyway, you know, evil niggas get women. Look at the Joker. He came with Harley Quinn. You know, chasing his ass. You know, um, There evil niggas have no shortage of women. You know, there's no shortage of women for a quote unquote evil dude. Just because women hold both energies, good and evil. That's why I'm telling you, you don't want to turn them into a tyrant. It's very fucking easy to turn a woman into a tyrant. Very fucking easy. You know, very easy. So what I'm saying is that, you had a lot of guys that was like, oh well, should I simp for my lady? And it's like, okay, well, think of it like this. If you're an asshole and you get with a woman that dates assholes, a lot of women will spend the whole relationship trying to turn you into a good guy, right? She'll try to soften you up. And you might soften up a little bit. I'm not gonna hold you. You might soften up a little bit, because you're a little bit more relaxed, or you might be taken care of, or you might be a little bit more loved. So you just don't feel the need to just be, bah humbug on everybody, right? There's a huge problem with the women that will you know, there's a huge problem with her trying to soften you up though, and there's a huge problem with you softening up. Again, I tell you, sometimes you tell women about themselves, so they'll be like, okay, my man knows me, or my man cares about me, or whatnot, right? So let me give you the game. Things that you should tell a woman that you know if you got with her and you're kind of being a bit of an asshole. You got to literally notify, not even notify, tell her y- when y'all are in bed, or right after you teaching her a lesson, or not even teaching her a lesson, but like you passed a shit test, because passing a shit test is also teaching a lesson. um you got to let her know, like, listen, you trying to soften me up to be a nice guy. And listen, we both seen how you treat nice guys. Hell no, I ain't finna do that. Go find somebody else to go do that for you, and then come back, or do that. You literally gotta verbally tell them that shit with her toxic ass, and it might get her turned on. Because guess what? And this another reason too, because some of y'all dudes be jealous of your lady and you won't let her. I'm not gonna say just let her do anything, but you won't let her out of your sight and stuff like that because you think somebody gonna come take your biatch. Half the time nobody wants your biatch, but if it is a situation like that, right? Good. You can leave her out of your sight. You understand what I'm saying? Because let's say she shit tests the guy the way she tries to shit test you, and he acquiesces. She loses respect for him, even though she may take an advance, even though she may agree with what he's talking about in the moment, but in the back of her head, she's like, my man would never do this. And in the back of her head, she knows why. In the back of her head, she knows why. So when it pertains to Derek Jackson, he could have just went straight up evil. Actually, women probably liked him more like that. Oh, you have a wife. Oh, you're cheating on her. It's like the simps in this space wait till they have a lady to cheat. Whereas the players in this space, and just the guys that are just kicking it and chilling, they're waiting on an opportunity to simp, or at least be somewhat blue pilled with whoever they're talking to. You know, that's kind of what the passport bros. That's what the manosphere found alluring about the passport bros. They didn't find traveling alluring. They didn't find no fucking peninsula and all that goofy shit that niggas claim to be visiting. They didn't find none of that shit alluring. They found that they can go to the corner of the world and either trick and just be straight up blue pill. Because a lot of guys don't want to be woke to the reality of things. Actually, a lot of guys they have more in common with Cypher, but they couldn't be Cypher. You understand what I'm saying? Now, why would I say they have more in common with Cypher from the Matrix? If you guys get my drift, well, Cypher, he wished the stake was real. He wished he didn't take the red pill, and now he's somewhere fucking throwing up oatmeal and shit in the real world. In tattered clothing and shit like that. He got on the old school Kanye West get up. Literally, Kanye West bit off the Matrix if you pay attention. But anyway, he didn't like his existence once he was woke. And then not even just that. If you pay attention to the Matrix, on top of that, he felt what you call it? He felt Morpheus lied to him. You know, if you pay attention to Cipher, he felt that Morpheus lied to him because he was supposed to be the original Neo. You know, he was supposed to be the original Neo, and guess what? That's why he wanted Trinity. Some weird shit. Some weird shit. All right, let me get into the comments and then let's get into what we're talking about. I wanted to talk about that in the beginning so I can warm you guys up for the conversation that we're about to have. So when I get into the game, you'll be like, okay, yeah, you did mention that. Damn. So you guys will see how it plays out. You guys will see how it plays out and the irony of it. So my job is not necessarily to get what's in my head into your head, but it's to actually bring to your attention, give you some mental chewing gum and show you, you know, some real shit. All right. So let's get into it. Um, Raven said, "I'll never cheat on cynical one. I'll just lie to her." That's funny as hell. Um, and I hate to say it like this, to a certain degree, lying somewhat means you care. All right. Raven up in here, Jonesing. We're not even gonna say sipping Raven. We're gonna say Jonesing. Let me stop. You said I said that in one of my shorts. Shout outs to Ebo Sosa. Yeah, man, Ebo Sosa, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to Ebo Sosa, man, come on now. You know, dropping gems. You know, you said I said that in one of my shorts. Loves bring you together. Respect keeps you together. Yeah, there needs to be a healthy dose of respect coming from both of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because respect will stop you from cheating. It's like, nah, I respect my lady too much to do that. Nah, I don't. You'll turn it down. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong as a guy having a knee jerk reaction. Well, there is something wrong. After you get married or certain things have been said and done. But what I'm saying is that I wouldn't even say necessarily a knee jerk reaction. What I'm saying is that there's nothing wrong with being attracted to somebody, but also give yourself leeway to have a second thought. You know what I'm saying? Have a second thought, cause like, nah, she'd kill me, or nah, bro, I respect my wife and my family and what I got going on too much. To even put the thought out there that I might cheat on her and stuff like that, cause it's respect. But people that love other people will cheat. Love ain't enough. You know what? What 50 Cent say back in the day? Loving me, baby, loving me ain't enough. Find out when you fucking broke. Love won't get you on the bus. I said, damn. He said, loving me is not enough. Find out when you fucking broke. Love won't get you on the bus. I said, shit. That nigga ain't lying, dog. Ain't lying. All right. Now, you know, a lot of y'all are messy behind the scenes. I wasn't gonna bring this up, but fuck it, I'm gonna bring this up. Y'all hit the like button, support the show on the way in. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. I wasn't gonna bring this up because I know a lot of y'all tell me to not, bring up the devil. But somebody sent me a clip, and it's like, damn, imagine being late to the party and being foul. Somebody sent me a clip of the demon himself, you know, uh, going crazy over cooking with Kaya. I'm like, nigga, you're like a month and a half late. Like cooking with Kaya. When was the cooking with Kaya shit? It was like about a month and a half ago. Everybody was going crazy over cooking with Kaya, and then they have like this interview with her out, and she's just like, I forgot the question. Like she's doing like a riddle or some shit like that. She looked good, and I'm seeing dudes, that got whole wives in their household too. Talk about some man, dog. She bad, man. I shit, man. She bad. It's like, man, listen, this internet shit gonna get a lot of dudes caught up. Shit. At least do a car video when you say that shit, like, nigga. You talking about cheating in your own damn household? Might as well do it. All right. You said she gonna have one mutated arm. What are you talking about, Raven? Shout outs to LT Man. LT Man said I was so tired of these 304s, so I found someone for me. I dated for 7 years before I proposed to her. That's good. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm the same way, bro. Like shit, we gonna have to be together for 6, 7, 5 plus years before I really consider marriage. Well, depending on how it goes. I guess other women will get a better deal maybe. I don't know. Because some women you click with, some women, okay, yeah, let me make sure she gonna go the distance with me type shit. You know, especially if you put up with yourself. What's going on, Gabe? Shout outs to Gabe A in the building, especially if you put up with yourself. You said, is this a rebrand? I'm in the middle of rebranding, but it's hard to do it when YouTube is destroying your main channel on purpose. You haven't done anything. You know. Good to see you, bro. Happy New Year. Shout outs to Gabe A in the building. Yes, sir. Hold on. Let me pin that for you. Shout outs to LT man. Let me pin that for you. Hold on. Usually I have a place where I can actually grab your links and stuff like that, but YouTube is not making this easy. All right? YouTube is not making this easy. All right? We're going to have a poll coming up soon too. All right? Raven said running a fully AI program cycle. Yeah, I see a lot of people. I see a lot of y'all caught on. A lot of people are talking about what's it called? Deep. Was it deep? China has its own AI intelligence that is free and is better. Do I say better? Better than Chat GPT. And my thing did not. Hold on. It's called Deep Seek with the whale on it. But people are like, oh well, if I use it, I might get. I got to be careful. If I use it, I might get banned. And they didn't ban TikTok. I thought TikTok was gonna get banned, but honestly, and it's funny. I don't know if this joint is fake, but I'm gonna go live and show it to y'all. I actually have a Chinese iPhone. I know the woman woman gonna curse me out, but I actually have. I was gifted, and I can't for the life of me I can't understand what the hell is going on with it. So I gotta take it to a place here. but I actually have a Chinese iPhone, and they have a TikTok app because TikTok is different outside of the USA, you know. And the funny thing was like I forgot what day TikTok was supposed to be gone. Was it like the 14th or some shit? It was supposed to be gone. And I was like, let me see if they actually got rid of TikTok because I heard a lot of people bitching on the internet about TikTok being gone, right? And I'm like, shit. Well, maybe if I use the Chinese app, maybe I might be able to flood TikTok with some beats and music and just see what it does. It said it sent me a message and it was like Donald Trump actually put in a motion to extend TikTok. So uh 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 have fun and continue using TikTok. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I didn't use it. But I saw a lot of people was talking about going over to Red Note. Good luck. Cause they ain't gonna put up with the nigga shit over there unless they can make a fuckload of money off of it. But I don't see how, where and why. But somebody gonna break the mold. But Red Note is supposed to be the quote unquote news site. And then there was another place. Is it Lululemon or is it like Lemon 8 or something like that? I heard that coming up and I've had that downloaded but just never used it. You know. You said, Kuda, you think doing things for your significant other is simping? I've said a billion times. Nope. Nope. But um I digress going back to what I was saying earlier about it. If your wife been doing a bunch of shit and slacking and not being, it just being scandalous and shit like that. Um, and let's say Valentine's Day, or I wouldn't even say her birthday because that'd probably be a little cold. But you know what? Fuck it, her birthday. I'm gonna give you a great example because women do start doing shit like this. Women will literally, women will literally know that they have a birthday coming up and know that hey you're gonna do something nice for her for her birthday or whatever, and they will literally act like a bizatch. They will literally cop an attitude with you. They will literally um damn near almost nuclear shit test you. you know they'll nuclear shit test you uh uh you know before whatever event they got going on, or even on your birthday, they'll nuclear shit test you. And yeah, like I said, you just got to be tactful. You got to be tactful. I'm not saying you got to punish her. I'm not saying you got to be rude or asshole or mean to her. But I mean, that ain't outside the realm of it. Sometimes you got to, you know, I guess put her in a place like real estate a little bit, and women like that because guess what? Women wake up every day. The games don't stop once you get married. Like women wake up every day and treat their man like a scratch card. They treat their man like a scratch card. They wake up and will some in some cases put you in position to see if you're still the winning scratch card that you claim to be or that she thinks you are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, um, women, they, okay. You said, let me catch up. Let me catch up. You said you mean. Why you so mean? No, it's not even about being mean though. What's going on, John? Shout outs to JK in the building, man. Shout outs to John Kennedy in the building. And shout outs to everybody that's probably watching in the clouds. Shout outs to my brother. You dig? Shout outs to everybody in the building, man. Shout outs to my brother Robert Benjamin. Shout outs to my brother Philly Vision. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to everybody catching up on the shows, going a little bit live a little bit later in the day. Early morning for me. I had a crazy morning. It's 5 a.m. So good. Let's get into the game. All right. Ebo Sosa says it's the art of loving her, yet holding a disconnected aura. Yeah, yeah. You gotta seem disconnected or, you know, Yeah, you got to seem somewhat disconnected, at least to her. You know, you said it's all in your tact and tonality. Absolutely, that's the word right there. You have to be, like I said, you have to be tactful. You know, you have to be tactful. You did. Um, shout outs to N1 Play 5, man. Good to see you as always. You said, just get your girl a damn gift if she's your girl slash wife. Laugh my ass off. Is not simping. You still can be the Joker. Absolutely. And also, too, periodically, you're going to have to date your woman all over again. You have to redate her all over again. You know, granted that she looks good, she takes care of herself, she not letting herself go. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep the boat that you came in on and stuff like that. You know, men have a healthy dose of fear of losing their women. Sometimes you got to remind your lady that, hey, start playing some future around her. Bitch, don't get too comfortable. I hate to say it, but hey, it is what it is. Because she'll tell you not to get too comfortable in but so many ways. And women are really good at setting boundaries with men. You know, shout outs to and 1 Play 5 in the building. You said I can't stand dudes like that. LT man said laugh out loud. Unfriendly Stoic said, "What do you think about the adage? It ain't tricking if you got it. It absolutely is tricking if you got it. You have to have it to trick. You got to have it to trick." See, a lot of people use the sayings and don't know where the sayings come from. It is absolutely tricking if you have it. You have to have it to trick. But the thing is, they're trying to say if you don't have it, you know what I'm saying? It ain't tricking, but it absolutely is tricking. Let me tell y'all something, man. And some of y'all homeboys, or you might be the homeboy, not you personally, Stoic, but I'm saying in general, the guys listening, y'all might be the homeboy that's like that. I got a homeboy, right? Let me tell you a story. I got a homeboy. He gets himself into all kinds of stupid shit. As my homeboy, he knows that, I have a show on YouTube. He knows that I have a show on YouTube. And he knows about my audience and everything. He knows about you guys, right? And he'd be like, "Yo, Cuda, let's go hang out, or let's go." He would be like, "Yo, Cuda, let's go hang out. Let's go do certain things and blah blah blah." And I'd be like, "All right, cool. Just let me get myself together, or just give me a second." You know what I'm saying? And whoop de whoop. Okay. Now he knows that both our time is valuable. Let's just face it. We're not kids anymore. We adults. Both our time is valuable. You know, and shit. Just some of the stuff that we talk about. Now he knows I talk about dating and relationships. He knows I'm who I say I am, right? And he knows just whatever. He knows what I'm saying is correct. I will tell him something and he won't listen. And then being a good friend that I am, sometimes I would have to get him out of a situation that if he just had listened, he wouldn't have been in that situation. See what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Crazy, crazy, crazy enough, right? Now, as a friend, I'm not saying that you should pay me to hang out with you. I'm not saying that, hey man, my time with you, especially if I'm telling you shit and you're not listening, should be compensated or whatever and whatnot. Because even your friends don't hang out with you for free, and I get it, right? And I'm not saying that nigga got to pay a nigga to fucking kick it with him or whatever. But let me tell you something. Some of us, and I'm saying it in somewhat in my shoes. So when you guys are in this situation, you could be like, "Hey, this is familiar territory." Kuda said something like this, and it's true. You'll have a friend, right, that won't even look out for you. You know, spot you something, or or be like, "Hey, yo, look, let's pool table on me, or something on me." You know what I'm saying? Just with the friendship and stuff like that. As a friend, I share. You know, I do things, or grab something for somebody, or bring things to somebody. Because I'm a great friend. You know, sadly enough, it's not reciprocal. Not no reciprocity. And like I said, a friendship is a type of relationship. Everything has a ship at the end of it, right? Or even associate that you hang out with. You'll give him the game, he won't listen. Or, just hanging out with you, people will learn and get laced, right? You will have some of you guys will have a friend that will sit up there and pay hookers and prostitutes, you know, ridiculous amount of money. And you sitting around making sure they straight, making sure nobody put nothing in their drink, making sure they don't get robbed, giving them game, like, hey, bro, or sending bitches they way. You doing all kinds of shit, right? And you'll have a friend that won't even. I'm not like again. I really don't care about that. But there's instances that you gonna have be in, you know, and when something goes on, everybody can look to you. But when you win something, or you need something, you can't look to them same people. And them same people they'll come over to you and be like, "Man, bro, I messed with Shorty last night," and it's like, "Oh, for real? Yeah, man. Yeah, I gave her like $100." And then niggas will tell you like, "Oh man, I gave her like $200 and shit." Like, nigga, what? Why? Why? Damn, that's crazy. You know, that's crazy. You know, so be mindful of that. People will waste your time, and you know, dudes will be broke. Dudes won't have it. There's a saying in the game that yeah, your friend's pockets are empty because he got seduced and reduced, but the prostitute's fridge is full. You understand what I'm saying? Income's the term. It ain't tricking if you got it. No, it's tricking if you have it, and it's tricking if you don't got it. You know, a lot of dudes, the only time they leave their man cave, a job, or their house is to probably go on a mission to go deal with some raggedy woman and then go right back. They're like, oh, well, I ain't going out. So let me spend my last on some coochie and mentally feel good. Get some dopamine or whatever. You did, and that's really what it is. At you're putting on a feeling. If you know you're gonna be mad today, and it's gonna drain your pockets every time you're mad, or you're gonna be, or it's gonna be a streak of you being like you're putting money in and money is an emotional object, you know, but you're putting money behind a sexual feeling, a sexual, you're putting money behind something sexual. That's what I want to say. You know, you said it isn't tricking if you got it. Man. Y'all keep listening to Ti. Ti, all the players then did some trick songs, man. You know, 50 Cent, PIMP, and then a couple songs later, if I was your best friend, I want you around all the time. Ti, I'm pussy papa number one. The next album, girl, you gotta know it ain't tricking if you got it. Baby, you can have whatever you man. Y'all niggas make me sick. Future. Oh, future. Shout outs to LT Man. LT Man said, Kuda, I'm 50. In my opinion, experience experience to a great woman in a everlasting marriage. Um, in my opinion slash experience, a great woman and a everlasting marriage, you need a God worshiping woman. Yeah, God fearing woman. A God fearing woman. Absolutely. And also, you don't have to master every single woman. You're only really responsible for your lady, you know. But not knowing the different types of women and having dealt with different types of women can cause you trouble with your lady. So she got to know that you're a ladies man, or you're comfortable around women, or you know what I'm saying. She got to know that. you know because even your woman, in a twisted but senseful way, if she knows you only know her, you lose respect there. You lose points. But if she knows, okay, yeah, he's been around women, or you have to build the know her thing up. You know what I'm saying? Because if she knows you don't know women, but you know her, or thinks you know her, she gonna switch it up on you easily. You know, the same way you should kind of switch it up also. You know, but the good thing is that all you really need to know is your lady. Technically, especially if you're married or you're in a long term commitment. You know, so that's why I tell you guys, like, sometimes during these months, the winter months, yeah, go get well, that's what a lot of people do anyway. Go get you a little, but January is the month I heard where most people break up. But then look, Valentine's Day around the corner. But yeah, go get you a little bun joint that you can get snowed in with, and yeah, or keep you a girlfriend year round. But I'm telling y'all, come spring, oh man, spring's a fucked up month. People just really start talking saucy to each other. Especially these days with the internet. The internet ruined a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Uh made the internet just made it makes a lot of people, whether they can get women or not, feel like they can easily replace somebody. And sometimes it's not even about easily replacing somebody. Sometimes you're not supposed to replace somebody. Sometimes you're supposed to learn. And sometimes you're gonna keep going through things. You're gonna have to learn how to. I wouldn't even necessarily say compromise, but you're gonna have to learn how to probably. Sometimes the learning part. Sometimes the compromisation is for yourself. Damn. Let me learn how to articulate myself better. Or damn. Let me not jump the gun. Let me wait a little bit, and then make my move. Or. So it is what it is. All right. Um. You said pause. Don't warm me up. Oh man. Y'all going off the rails with it today. You know, you said of course lying means a lot to these women. Shit, if you honest, they don't like you. But that's the thing. I think a lot of guys should be honest because they not gonna like you in a lot of cases anyway. So it's like it's better off being you than perpetrating. Give them what they want. All right, let me catch up. Let me skim through this real quick. You said, "Kuda, it's okay to cheat on your wife." Sarcasm. Yeah, yeah. That's what a lot of guys do, and a lot of the simp dudes, they cheating on their wife. Yeah, all right, we're gonna get back to Ace Metaphor too, because Ace Metaphor, there's a lot of women getting in his ass, because he's basically running a manosphere show now. Believe it or not, Ace Metaphor is running a goddamn manosphere show. Yes, Ace Metaphor is running a manosphere show. And the funny thing is that it's not even him saying the manosphere shit. When dudes be up there saying something that they literally stole from the space that he used to criticize and comment or say something, this nigga, it literally gets up like he got ants in his pants and just starts running around and just hyping it up. And it's like, bruh saying some mid shit. Like niggas are saying some like mid manosphere shit, like mid basic shit. But the mid stuff here, like everybody's like, oh my god, this is the best thing since sliced bread. Like dudes wasn't saying this shit for years, and it's like common sense, you know. Some weird ass nigga with a beard be sitting down talking about some brother. If you can't understand you, however are you going to understand her? You need to have emotional balance. And then he gets up like with ants in his pants, and it's like, bro, really, really, nigga, really, okay, you know. So it's like some weird relationship wilding out show. It's like some weird relationship wilding out show, and I give it up to Ace Metaphor. You know what I'm saying? I mean, get your paper, but man, have we seen a lot of people grift from what they originally started out with? And I get it. Men can grow, especially with new information and stuff like that. That's kind of the point. But nah, man. Shout outs to my bro Tech Rel in the building. What's going on, player? Wagwan. Wagwan. Yeah, yeah. I saw Super Devil. Somebody sent me a clip of Super Devil goosing over her. Like, oh man, she's bad and it's like nigga, you late, bro. Hey, but hey, shout outs, shout outs to everybody. Yeah, cooking with Kaya bad as shit. Her little bad little broad. But aside from the cooking, she kind of, her image goes, well, it doesn't, not to me, because I'm OG status in this shit, not to me, you know. I don't give a fuck who y'all listen to, a Coach Greg Adams, a Medium Man, a Kevin Samuels, all them niggas will go after a cooking with Kaya. I don't give a damn how much suits this nigga wears, all of them. I literally been for the longest time. Who was the only dude, and that y'all keep getting hearing my talking points get bitten? Who was the only dude that really had a running joke telling y'all niggas that y'all niggas will date a woman with tattoos on her knuckles, or a tramp stamp, or some type of weird Instagram video of her guzzling down the Usain? I don't give a damn how much you try to pretend like you're Kevin Samuels or you're God's gift to women or you're handing out elite dick. Y'all niggas will go after cooking with Kaya. Yep, throw that red pill shit out the window ASAP. You know, that's where the whole saying of niggas are one blowjob away from going back to the plantation. Y'all niggas are one Kaya away from anything happening to you. Me too. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, I've dated a couple of cooking with Kayas. Fuck it, cooking with Cuda. I dated a couple of oh nigga. I had cooking. I had some Kayas that didn't cook though. All right, I had some Kayas that didn't cook. I will say that. I had some Kayas that didn't cook. Cooking with Kaya. It's like it's a cool little one trick pony thing. But I had some Kayas that didn't cook. I will say that. And honestly, I cooked. I've dated some chef, girls, women that like cooked food that love to cook. Irony of it though is that if they go to work and cook, they don't want to come home and cook. Some of them, But I had a couple beautiful girlfriends. I had a beautiful, very tall model. Just she looked I hate to use this word for her because but she looked Asiatic in the eyes. She just had like, I'm not gonna lie, this girl had a gaze on her. You know what I'm saying? And very tall, and she looked Asiatic in the eyes, but she was Cuban. And man, can she cook? Her dad cooked and everything, and she just was a chef and a model part time. I'm like, damn, and she cooked her ass on it. Man, me and her tried to outcook each other. We had a cook off, and just nobody won. We just never mind. You said Kaya got a booty. Yeah, she got a nice butt and some. She got some. She's gifted in the chest area too. But watching a grown ass man with wife and kids talking about, yeah, Kaya. It was like, ugh, ugh, ugh. It's like shit. Rarely do I ever feel sorry for the wife, but the last year going through dealing with a lot of y'all niggas, I'm like, shit. I feel bad for the wives, some of y'all wives or soon to be wives, because for some reason, dudes in the manosphere and a lot of the simp dudes wait till they get married to start cheating on their women. And I thought about it. I'm like, man, the irony of it is that if you get a wife, it could mess up the simping. You know, if you get a wife, it could mess up the simping. You know, could mess up the simping. You dig? So that's a that's a route. You said, nah, nigga, I ain't running deep seek. You said I'm talking about full AI cultured cannabis. Um, I don't know, man. I mean, hey, yeah, I don't even know. I mean, I saw an article. I didn't really get to 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 really look at it. It was like talking about Trump's plan for cannabis. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, with this whole Trump thing, there's a lot of misinformation going around. We gotta get into that also. Cause have y'all been seeing these videos about the DEI and all that other stuff? And it was like, oh, see, y'all voted for Trump. This is what y'all get. And it's like, I kind of really don't see how that's bad for niggas, but okay, you know, like niggas wasn't taking niggas wasn't really getting in on affirmative action like that. Like niggas was literally getting hired for their skills and just certain things that they had. They wasn't really, in talent and shit, or just because they're qualified. Like niggas wasn't really taking, affirmative action. And then I heard something else too about the whole DEI thing that made a lot of sense. It came out, what they say, in the 60s, like 65 or whatever. It was officially in and stuff like that. And then it kind of, I guess, affirmative action and some other stuff kind of falls under it and stuff like that. But like, you have a lot of people being singled out. And then you have a lot of jobs and workplaces saying, well, we only hired you because you're gay. And it's like, d- that's a bit fucked up. you know? That's a bit fucked up, it kind of turns into minimum wage. You know what minimum wage is? Nigga, if I could pay you less, I would, but legally I can't. If I could put you in slavery, I would, but legally I can't. That's literally what it is, that or what it's grown into. Um, if you think about it, on both sides, even the job, it's like that's kind of fucked up on the job's behalf, because they're like, oh well, we had to had somebody that's like you here, so that's why you're here, and then that's messed up on the G hate person's behalf, because it's like, damn, bro, like, Hoti, you probably G hey, but your job just told you that you G hey for pay hey. You know what I'm saying? So now you gay for pay when, when you probably just wanted to be G hey. And that was look, I don't know. I'm not G hey, so I wouldn't know. But I guess, you know. And it's not like it's gonna stop anything. I mean, you know, the L Gibbet got their hands and foots and private parts and all kinds of shit. You know, they got FU money, you know, so they can stop people from getting fired or hired, you know. Well, they can make they can get people fired and hired. So, you know, don't trip too much, you know. Shout outs to Chaos. Yeah, Red Note. LT Man said there's no more TikTok in the App Store. If you already downloaded on your phone, you're lucky. Oh shit. Let me make sure I got memory because if I have to re-download it, I am fucked. You know. Oh, actually, I heard it's in the it might be in the Apple store, but it's not in Android. I heard Android. They just said fuck it. They got rid of it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. You know. Hold on. No, not now. Let me go to the let me go to if I go to it on the App Store, it might says update though. Okay, it comes up under search. Dang. Dang, that joint is gone. Dang. Yeah, it's gone, man. Okay, let me make sure I keep going over there and uploading shit, cause that biatch is gone. And now there's some thick women dancing on the bed. Okay, well, hey, there you have it. You know, hell no, I'm not on red note. I get mad at y'all the same way I get mad at women. I remember when all of these apps came out, and it was the worst time. It was around the time I was dating a lot of models and good looking women. So I guess in hindsight, I get it. They want it to be on every fucking app. But I remember my girl wanted me to fucking download Instagram and then download Tumblr and then download TikTok. Not TikTok, but download Snapchat and then download some other goofball websites that she's on. I'm like, shorty, how much fucking websites do I have to download to talk to you when I have your number? I get it. God damn, I get it. Shit. Oh my God, follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Tumblr. Follow me. No, no, shit. And if I break up with you, I want to get rid of your ass. If I break up with you, like God damn, no. You fuck around and forget that you followed her on Snapchat and shit, and then you log into your Snapchat and she up there doing something with another nigga, and then you fuck around and get mad, or just be like, God damn, what the hell, man? You said never ever ruin her birthday, dog. Yeah, they'll never forget that. But sometimes that's just enough to not turn them into a tyrant. You know. You said that's a mistake with me. Shout outs to LT Man. LT Man said that's funny, Cuda. You said my wife's birthday is on the 30th. Oh, happy birthday, Mama LT. You dig? Happy birthday, Mama LT. LT lady. LT lady. So she's a is she a what is it a Aquarius? Is it Aquarius? Fuck. Hold on. What comes after Capricorn? I always forget it. Oh, it's not Aries. No. Hold on. Hold on. January 30th birthday. She is Aquarius, yeah. Yeah. Aquariuses are cool. They're loyal. They got a hell of an imagination. Um, they be in their own world. Shoot, don't get me started on Aquarius, man. You know, it's funny. I used to know with the exception of a few. You know, some of them, some signs were mysterious to me, but man, I ain't gonna lie. When I dated like my second and third Aquarius, I just know all I need to know about them. But they're good. They're good. They're good women. You did. What's going on, Link? What's going on, UFO? Good to see you guys. Let me hurry up and scroll down because I'm probably like a half an hour behind on uh on comments. My bad. Good to see everybody here. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Please support today's show. Hit the Cash App at dollar symbol PTV 888. That's dollar symbol PTV 888. That's dollar symbol PTV 888. If I made you laugh, if I made you think, you know what I'm saying? You know, shout outs to everybody here. All right. Let's get into it. LT man said if you're with your women and you don't take care of yourself financially and even physically, I guarantee you she will look someplace else. So don't be a slob. Take care of yourself. There's a lot of truth to that because I mean, look at which one of the twins is it? Is it Tia or Tamara? I think it was Tia. How she broke up with Imari and was like, "Oh, he's broke. I always got to pay for everything because I'm the breadwinner." And she thought it was cool because you know the View. She was on the View, I guess, and you know, them bitches are always on some waiting to exhale shit and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, what's a woman? They just she thought she can do better than him, and now she's trying to get him back and getting on everybody's fucking nerves. You know, when you don't have your relationship together, that shit gonna get on everybody's goddamn nerves. But she she's trying to run back to him after Tyler Perry gave him a acting role, and it's not even to run. Let me tell y'all something, because we be talking about dudes and people dirty macking and shit. You know who's the biggest dirty mac on the planet? Your wife or your ex-wife or your your ex, or it's like when she walks around and shit like that, everybody can say, "Oh, you're pretty," and all this other stuff, and you don't sit up there and get an attitude or nothing like that. Somebody say it to you. It's like, damn, why are you dirty macking? Like, let me be great. She knew damn well that he would start getting more women, and he would start getting, more play now that a lot of women are looking his way, and he's and then also too, when your woman is making a spectacle and she's acting up and stuff like that, you know and women know that you just got back on the market, man, they act a fucking fool. They act a damn fool. you know so if she's running around, you know on a fu campaign, and you starting to get acting roles, and you getting paper, and you looking good, and you taking care of your kids, these bitches gonna beat down your fucking door. These bitches gonna beat down your damn door. Nigga, you can look like a piece of shit and these bitches will beat down your damn door if you got that going on. Women don't leave no stone unturned. you know Shout outs to my brother Link in the building, man. What's going on? Shout outs to New in the building, New World Order, in the building, man. Be careful out there, man, in that snow, man. Everybody be careful in the snow. You dig? Everybody be careful in the snow. Broccoli's man made. Shout outs to Link in the building, man. You said word on the street. Game is it important now? Man, Link, I'm tired of these niggas, man. I'm tired of these niggas. It's like bring up something that we haven't discussed before, you know? Oh, come on, man, Raven. You say you talking my language right now. Willow Ryder and Kyra Perez. Mm. Broccoli's man made. All right. You said Amari Gold cooking chicken tenders. Hey, man, listen. Somebody asked me that the other day too. They was like, "Kuda, could you date a porn star?" I said, "I mean, a corn star." I said, "Hell yeah, hell yeah, I'll date one of them nasty bitches, nasty bitch. Hell yeah, I'll date a damn corn star." That's a little bit different. Some of y'all dating corn stars and don't even know it. You call them regular women. You know, you said one blowjob away from busting a nut, right? Post nut clarity. You said none of the sisters could cook. Only my white girlfriends did. Yeah, but they. I'm not gonna lie, man. These days, I'll abuse a white sister. Honestly, I'ma have her cooking Rice Krispie treats every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wondering who's keeping if y'all wondering who's keeping Rice Krispies, the cereal in business, it's me. You know, I will if I'm with a white lady, I will have her cooking Rice Krispies every day. Fuck it, we'll eat quiche. I'm not eating that marshmallow shit that they make with the sweet potatoes, but or the raisins in the sweet potatoes. I ain't doing that, but shit, I'll eat a little. I'll eat a little, especially if she Jewish and shit. Shit, I'll eat a little quiche, some gefilte fish or something, whatever the hell they call that shit. Matzo ball soup, you know. White sisters will teach you how to they'll teach you how to cook some worldly shit. What's going on, War Master? There you go. I was just mentioning you earlier. You know what's funny? I found I found I found all of my stuff. I had a horrible day. I gotta get you hip to what's going on, but I can't really say much. I've been needed to chop it up with you off air. But I found my Elgato HD 60S Plus, and I found my Cam Link, and I also found my Chinese HDMI video capture. I'm looking at it now, and I got my Xbox controller. I just can't find my fucking Xbox, and I think it's in my bag that is on the other side of town. I need to head over there and grab it. But I'm waiting for somebody to get back from Savannah Kit. So it's a lot of man. I got a lot of horrible shit going on in my life right now, y'all. I can't even believe to tell you. Today took a turn. Today took a turn. January, for some reason, has been a fucked up month for me. I've been sick all month. YouTube demonetized my channel for the new year, and like I said, they demonetized my channel and restricted my access to certain platforms to go live. And I can't even begin to tell y'all what happened today and how and like my equipment and certain things that got damaged and things by other people, not me. You know, so I might have to sue a nigga or two. You know, I hate to say it, but that's what it's gonna be. And I'm like, man, what the fuck? How the hell you go looking for an attorney abroad? But okay, whatever. And I got a lot of stuff going on. But then there's some good stuff that happened. I got my certificates. I got my certification. I'm going for another certificate. I just got a lot of shit going on, y'all. But what's life without struggle? LT Man said, by the way, Kuda, I don't know if you heard, but President Trump is trying to take away the 14th Amendment, natural born citizenship. Oof. I don't know. I mean, the way he was saying this DEI thing, right? What are y'all thoughts on the DEI thing? The way he was saying this DEI thing is that it sounds like he's trying to stop anchor babies. It sounds like he's trying to stop anchor babies. You know, so maybe that's kind of what he's getting into, or let me know if it's something different. Is it about natural born citizenship? It sounds like he's trying to stop anchor babies, but DC's a sanctuary state. Maryland is a sanctuary state. There's so much sanctuary states. It's crazy. And the anchor baby would be the loophole. And like I said on the last couple of shows, I really don't like how people have this narrative with Mexicans. Oh my God, why'd you vote for Trump? He's trying to stop y'all, and he's trying to do this and he's trying to do that and all this other stuff. And they pointing the fingers at Mexicans and try to make Mexican people feel bad and shit. Like usually they're really not, but um usually when I hear jokes and I listen to like other people and shit like that, and even just racist people, I usually have to tell them because I'm a dark guy. Like if it's a funny racist joke, I'd laugh at it. Like the whole, oh, why does a racist man choose a chainsaw as a as his weapon when he's going against when he's chasing black people? Because and people like, why does he choose the chainsaw? Because when he pulls the trigger, it goes run, nigga, 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 nigga. Shit like that is funny. I'm not gonna lie, I laugh at certain things, because I got a dark humor also. I'm pretty dark too, I'm black pilled, but I'm usually, when I'm usually red pill, but I'm definitely dark. Um, I usually have to tell people to update their racism. It's like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but like, bro, like just like update your racism. Like, it's like, cause like you ever hear somebody say something racist and it's like you believe that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not even like a joke or anything like that. It's like I know for a fact you believe that. Like some people when they tell a joke without a certain element to it, it's like, oh, that's not a joke. This person actually believes that. Cuz the jokes in comedy have a bit of truth in it. And how comedy is structured nowadays is that when somebody tells the truth, they use the truth as a punchline, you know. So some of those dark jokes aren't just jokes, they're just pure racism. You know what I'm saying? It was the dumbest thing ever listening to black people and other people talk about Mexican people as if every single Mexican person in America is illegal, you know? And it's like I had to even take a step back and tell dudes like, bro, like even content creators like, bro, update your little racism, bro. Update your racism. If you're gonna be talking about topics like that, like at least give your audience that. See how I'm dropping a lot of gems and giving game. Update your racism. What do I mean by that? The fact that a lot of people think that all Mexicans are in America illegally is the dumbest shit ever. You know, there's Mexicans that do it the right way. There's Latinos that yeah, I'm gonna vote for Trump. What about your cousins? All my cousins and brothers and sisters are over here. It's like don't pull that. And then it's on some um I wouldn't say some eliminate the competition type shit, but it's like, like I don't know. America has this weird thing, like all through Biden and even Trump's presidency, they always put a new face on immigration. Like for a good minute, it was Haitian people. They're eating the dogs. You know, it'd be Haitian people one year, then it'd be shit. I'm waiting for the Middle Eastern, even though they go on them, they get on them also. But I'm waiting for the Middle Eastern shit to come back. I mean, it's coming. You know, people was trying to tell Myron, y'all, right? from Fresh and Fit. Hey man, man, them white people not fucking with you, and you over there cooning and stuff like that. And it's like, oh well, shit. Myron probably wasn't around when 9/11 was going on, or a little bit after that. When they were going after Muslim people in certain ethnicities. So recently, it's just been Haitian people, Mexican people, black people. Um, for a little bit, it was Asian people. Like during COVID, oh, they were going in on Asian people. So, America has this culture where it's like, I wouldn't say everybody gets their turn, but you know, LT Man said, I say deport all the illegal aliens, especially the ones that are criminals and committing crimes. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately a lot of families have yeah. you know. Shout outs to War Master. He said Kuda should have made her play. Bro, I got some stuff I gotta tag you in. He said Kuda should have made her play Xbox, and then and he can block her later. Right. Get her to play some video games, man. You said I haven't looked this up, but Trump is trying to get rid of the income tax. So I've heard. With the IRS. So I've heard. But he's trying to do the ERS. He's trying to do the ERS, like a external revenue system. But there's a problem with him because like there's a problem with it because the tariffs. So Americans with the tariffs and stuff like that, they will get some type of tax. With this whole tariff thing. Because they're terrified of the tariffs. It's crazy how much Americans are terrified of doing business, but America, with this diversity thing or whatever, they have this thing about foreign. Ooh, I want to ride foreign, so my car's got to be Chinese, or my car's got to be this, or my car's got to be that. You know, like niggas know Range Rovers break down all the fucking time. Like I guarantee you, if you see a Range Rover, it's either leaving the shop or on its way to the shop. You know what I'm saying? And they still buy it. You know, and Trump and even Kamala, you know, out of all people, are trying to get Americans back in the American spirit. You know, buy some American steel. You know, get an American car, and it's like, uh, Toyota makes a better car. I'd rather get a Hyundai than a fucking Dodge Intrepid and shit. You know, but yeah, import taxes, all kinds of stuff. You know, so and not even just taxes, man. Companies and places, they're always gonna find a way to tax you. You know, so we will get taxed, but it's gonna be somewhere on the back end or an extra fee. You know, inflation is the secret tax. It don't even got to be the government. Anyhow, somebody can find out that they can just tax you on something. Shit, they will. You know. So I'm just wondering how he's gonna turn America into a business. You know, because for some reason, like a lot of the Democrats, not to just point it at the Democrats and whatever, even Trump. Um, a lot of Americans don't care about business. Even though we're living in the business economy now. But a lot of people don't want the responsibility of business or running a business. You have to have a personality to run a business. Shit, LT Man will tell you. A lot of people will tell you. War Master will tell you. Everybody will tell you. I'll tell you. You have to have a certain personality to run a business. And if you don't know how to run a business, you got to hire somebody that does. And then you got to make sure they got the personality to run a business, or whatnot. A lot of people don't like that the bank is borrowing your money. This is why you get an interest return back, but the interest is bullshit because they're borrowing your money. They're not storing your money. The bank is not even a place to store your money. You understand what I'm saying? Because it loses value. So a lot of people have to, have to turn to crypto and stocks and bonds and stuff like that. A lot of people have to turn to that stuff. The bank borrows your money, you know, and invests it. The bank does with your money what you should do with your money. The bank's in the business of it. It's just you gotta remind people and shit about business. You know, and guys like Trump or just anybody in general, when they start like writing these orders and making these laws and stuff like that, they would think that people are business minded. People aren't as business minded as Trump or Robert Kiyosaki or a lot of these guys, right? And the funny part is that they're trying to get rich also, you know. The funny thing is that you have a lot of scammers out here, but guess what? Scammers aren't even business minded. I know. Shocked me too. They're more of a smash and grab. They don't have a marathon mindset, you know. But you would think, or I guess what people are thinking, or businessmen are thinking, that if you sign a lot of these orders, or if you put certain things out there or whatever, people would get mad at you because you're fucking up a business. And no, America's not gonna get mad at you because you're fucking up a business, or you got to undo something and make it worse for the people. You know, for some fucked up reason, nobody wants a change, but everybody wants a change. But at the same time, we've been covering all of this stuff, and people are we were living in a fucked up society before Trump, and people were arguing to keep it that way, you know. And then people are like, "Oh man, it's all fucked up now that he's in office." It's like, bro, how fucked up can it get? How fucked up can it get? Now, what he's taken away from a lot of people are people that been loopholing benefits, and people that been. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, if certain things that he took away was protecting you or solidifying your position, or you kind of found a loophole in it. I mean, you should have known that it was a limited time, before it was gonna go away. Whether the Democrats did it or Republican did it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh well, now you're gonna have to compete like everybody else, and people are mad about that. you know. But when they were getting benefits, or when they were you know, finessing, you know, and it's a part of the finesse. They try to tell you and everybody else in the world that everything was equal, and you're just not working hard, knowing damn well working harder keeps them in that position, or at least keeps you sedated or distracted and stuff like that. So, that was diabolical, to have people, finessing and stuff like that. So a lot of people that been trying to finesse, and trust me, the LGBT do try to finesse, and regular people do try to finesse. The people that try to finesse, he kind of put a roadblock in front of that, or drew attention to what was going on. And, obviously they don't like that. You know, they don't like that. They don't like that. You know, yeah, 44 stole it. You said Xbox is hiding. Listen, I'm trying to get back into gaming. I'm tired. I done had a crazy year. I'm just gonna make a complete 180. You know, complete 180. Shout outs to War Master in the building, man. Always good to see you, and I'm glad. I'm glad you're here, you know, because I always enjoy politics. I always enjoy talking about politics when you're here because you always are on point and have and throw some thought provoking stuff out there. And I'm it's like an alley oop. I'm glad you said the left is racist. Hey man, that word is getting thrown around like a rag doll these days. I know you've noticed it. You said I had to clip a picture of that cat that says Kamala hates me. That's funny as hell. You said your salary shouldn't be considered income. Trump is trying to get more money to the citizens. The bank lends your money out. Absolutely. Slavery was messed up, and Democrats tried to keep it. Yeah. But it's a hierarchy, you know? That's what a lot of people don't talk about, that slavery keeps a hierarchy or a class stable, you know? Stablery, not even slave. They should call that shit stablery, you know? But yeah, absolutely. The bank lends your money out, and your salary shouldn't be considered your income. But a lot of people would take that cap, that salary cap than anything else. Like the saying goes, the paycheck that you take today is the money somebody's offering you to not go chase your dreams, unless you're working at your dream job. Unless you're working at your dream job, then that's a lot different. What was I about to say? You know, eventually some people will figure it out, but honestly, the job is there to sedate you also too. You know, somebody probably did something that you thought about doing, like, hey, I would like to open my own business, but you're working for another business, and sometimes you're just so overwhelmed with work you can't even get to see how that person's actually running their business. Honestly, when you run a business or become a boss, I'm not going to say it's hard to work for other people anymore, but I will say this: you'll look at your boss like, bruh, that's not how this works, or or I know what you're doing, and it's like it's not even that serious. It's not even, they can't even pull a fast one on you, or they can't even, necessarily, really. You just know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? You just know what they're doing. It's like, I don't know. It's more of a critique on how they run the business or manage, I would say. You know. So some people, they kind of hold on, y'all. Yeah, some people, they kind of get into that, you know. So yeah, shout outs to War Master. He said slavery was messed up and the Democrats tried to keep it. Yeah. And we're gonna get into that because we're gonna get into this Lord Jumar thing, and I wonder if Umar said something about it. But we're gonna get to this Lord Jumar thing, and we're gonna get into what's going on, with slavery, because all you hear is these not very true fucked up stories about Africa and all this other goofy shit, and it's like, in Africa you could have bought your way out of slavery, you know um and honestly, a lot of people that got turned into slaves over there were enemies to each other, or clans and tribes that were beefing with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't fuck with somebody and white man showed up and said, hey, we come to take your land, and it's like, bro, we don't even have as much gold as y'all think we do. You know who really got the gold? Our enemies over there across the water. Yeah, the ones that keep attacking us and stealing shit and doing shit to us. And and I guess in hindsight, you realize, you sold out your brothers and your sisters, but whatever. They were, I'm not even gonna lie. If they went to them first, they probably would have said, hey, yo, go across there. They got more gold than land. They lied. But You have a lot of African tribes. Like after a while, they get surrounded, and then after they get surrounded, um, yeah, you know, we should know this at this point. We should know this. And the live that I was to do earlier today before I was interrupted, it's like it's not even a fun time to be a hotep after 2020. It's not fun to be a Umar after 2020. It's not fun to be a Lord Jumar after 2020. It's not fun to be a hotep. You're getting debunked by squares. You're supposed to have esoteric knowledge. You don't have it. Regular people are just stomping on you on the internet. It's like, damn, dog. And honestly, all simping aside and all knowledge aside, you just want to see your people do good. But how the hell is Lord Jumar a flat earther, but you're supposed to have esoteric knowledge? How? You know? How the hell? Like, what? Then you get your ass handed to you by a white man that knows more than you. And not simply because you're dumb, but he did the research. He studied something. He took the time to actually have an interest in what he was interested in before, he deemed himself a subject matter expert with said thing, right? How the fuck? And then that's another thing too. Like in the last couple of years during 2020, whatever, like we've been seeing like eclipses and all kinds of the moon is circular, the sun is how isn't the earth circular? Hell, I'm hearing all kinds of shit. China, I heard China made another sun. I'm like, what? I heard they got like just recently they got like a crazy ass. And see now YouTube is messing with my connection. Now YouTube is messing with my connection. China made another sun. I heard they got this crazy ass that just unleashed in 2025, like in is breaking records and a new rail train that's like just killing shit, setting records. And it's like all of these Hotep guys, Umar, Jumar, and hell, I'm gonna just throw in Kumar, right? Um, they're just stuck. You know, one of the things that has plagued black people and just races and other people, not races, racist, but races, other races and people for years, is that we don't let go of traditions and things that don't serve us anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like even as a hotep, when your lady started talking crazy about you and calling you a simp and all kind, you like come on now. So we have another hotep here. We have Sun Ra Suit and Seti. This dude used to get drunk as hell, and he at one point, and I fucks with Sun Ra Suit and Seti, but I don't know what type of shit he on these days. But he used to team up with Young Pharaoh and I guess they would do their own thing. So but these days now I guess he's fallen in I guess he's fallen into the the reaction territory. I guess he's fallen into it you know Shout outs to War Master dropping the huge $20 on the Cash App. Thank you so much for always. Thank you, bro, for supporting Player Talk Radio. War Master says, oh, Xbox makes the world go round. Indeed, it does. Video games make the world go round. Man, I'm seeing a bunch of Xbox advertisements and PlayStation advertisements. PlayStation advertisements and stuff like that for was it the PlayStation Super Pro, or like it's like some it's some weird PlayStation that's coming out, but they haven't the games haven't gotten any better. So it's like why the hell okay. It's like some weird PlayStation that's in between PlayStation 6 and some I think it is the 6. I'm not sure. But um I found a fun fact the other day. So, um what happened? Sega, and I think this was after the Sega Saturn. Sega was supposed to partner with a company to make their next gen system, and they were supposed to partner with a company and make their next gen system, and they turned them down and went with another company and produced the Dreamcast in the middle of that. And they were saying that the company that Sega was supposed to be working with ended up being Sony. They worked with Sony and ended up creating the PlayStation. And by the time the Dreamcast came out, the PS2 came out and obliterated it. I said, damn. I'm kind of thinking back to my childhood. I'm like, damn, that kind of did kind of happen, right? And what was it? Nintendo to work with another company also, and Nintendo started the video game war. Connection acting up again. Here go the connection act. And that the Nintendo, they were saying that Nintendo was started the console wars because the company that Nintendo was supposed to work with ended up being Microsoft. You know, so they said we can thank Nintendo and we can thank Sega for modern consoles, which is pretty interesting. Oh, that's what I saw. So, what's it called? There's a new PlayStation handheld that looks like a big ass PlayStation controller with a huge screen in the middle of it. It looks like a Sony Switch instead of a Nintendo Switch. It looks like a Sony Switch. And they were saying that you can literally tether. I know that word is used for a different reason these days. You can literally tether and play your PlayStation game off of it. That you can play your PlayStation game off of it, and you can play every single game, but you have to pay for like PlayStation. You have to have Wi-Fi, and you have to be able to play. I think it's called PlayStation. It's like the Game Pass for PlayStation, right? Um, what was I about to say? What was I about to say? Um, but the only bad part about it, but then again, it's not that expensive. I think it's like $2.99. I think because it's a big screen. But the only bad part about it is that they said that you can't save games on it. like I guess you can save data on it, but they said for now maybe they might update it, but for now you can't save games to the PlayStation. That new PlayStation handheld that they got out right now. War Master said the left is racist, and War Master says that Hoteps are leftists. Leftists are racists. Yeah, as we came to find out in more ways than one with this last election, even amongst themselves. Woo, scandalous. Um, Raven said PlayStation 6 release. It's releasing in 2027, and I'm not joking. Yeah, man, I need to if y'all get the chance, man, please, cuz I've been buying and selling. Buy stock and take two. Take Two Entertainment. I think it's called TTE or something like that. That's the ticker. Buy stock and take Two Entertainment, cuz I swear when GTA 6 come out, man, you going to see a whole new uprising in incels and dudes and women and men that ain't going outside. I saw this video of this guy buying a PlayStation, and like he paid for it with his card and everything, and then it like the guy sat it on the counter and he put his head on it, and then he just started crying. And the dude came around from the counter and hugged them, and then they just started jumping up and down, like ecstatically and shit like that. Like I it's kind of funny because I get it, and then it's like dang, we're going into a day and age where everything is gonna be digital. You know how you got a lot of guys, right? Like for example, War Master will tell you, you have a lot of guys that's Gen X, I would say, even millennials. You got a lot of people, I would just say, but I would say usually I would hear this with older crowd, right? It's like, oh, I don't like video games, and I don't play video games, and I don't get it, and it's like it's dumb. And the funny part is that those same guys like movies and shit. And it's like, so you just never thought that like a game is kind of like an interactive movie, like you're playing the movie basically, I guess, or whatever. So anyway, you have a lot of people that don't like games, right? But guess what? The metaverse is coming, you know? Shit. Even on 2K, I heard that they're gonna have places where you can work and you can get the what you call it? What's the coin that they call in 2K? What's 2K? Was it 2K coin? What's the fucking coin that they call in 2K? Shit. I forgot. You can make this like coin. There's this coin in 2K. I forgot the name of it. Mind y'all, I'm up at 6:12 in the morning. Um, I forgot the name of it, but anyway, it's hard to get that coin anyway too. But I'm surprised, and I won't be surprised if they don't turn it into crypto. But they're saying that you can work on 2K and get those tokens and turn it into money. So you're gonna have people working on 2K. What I'm saying is, in the future, even the people that thought they weren't gonna be into video games, even the people that thought they weren't gonna do certain things, they're gonna end up doing certain things. People are gonna be locked into video games. They're going to be locked into. You probably can access the metaverse off of PlayStation 6. They're building these consoles, which is crazy because I thought the PS5 and the new Xbox would last a little bit longer. But with the way the world is going, they're building these consoles with like so much technology in them for the next generation. You know, don't be surprised if, in between consoles you're having I guess consoles that are going for like 10, 15 years again, because nobody really expected uh some of these consoles to last long. I remember, I mean, I don't, but I do. I don't know how my stupid ass went to Target or Walmart and bought GTA 5 about like 3, 4 times until it was just downloadable. I was like, man, listen, that shit was on the PS3, the PS4, and the PS5. You have a 10 decade, a fucking decade, a decade. Grant. Never mind. Anyway, you said Lame Station has no games, man. I ain't gonna lie. Once Xbox got Bethesda, shit, and Xbox got Metal Gear Solid, so it's like, damn, what a time to be alive, y'all. What a goddamn time to be alive. Yeah, the Portal, the Portal. I wonder what the Xbox handheld is gonna be like. Ah, interesting, Raven. Misha, good morning. How are you? Well, my bad. Damn. It is I that don't know what time it is. Good evening. Good evening. All right. You said I walked in. Don't you dare sell me no goddamn slim PS5 350, nigga. Hey yo, calling somebody at GameStop, Target, or Walmart nigger is diabolical, bro. That is diabolical. You said I'm about to spend 800 up on it, so give me my pro. If you can get your hands on them, they got bots buying all of that shit now. You know. Yeah, they said the PC is getting crazy. Phones are getting crazy. I had a friend tell me to like, yo, are you be awesome? I probably yeah, you know, I'll probably do that. But let's get into the topic. Um, I had a why is YouTube messing with my signal? I had a horrible day today. I had a very horrible day today, but it wasn't. I guess it turned out. There she go. What's going on, Nicer? Good to see you. You said, hi, Cuda. Guess what? Take a guess. Dun dun dun. I'm scared. I don't know. The way my day is going today, I have no idea. What's going on? Oh, I didn't know I could edit my stream. Wow, this is okay. This is cool. What happened, Nicer? Good to see you. Great to see you. Good to see everybody here. All right, let's get into this. Let's see what Sun Ra Seti has to say about Lord Jamar. So Jamar, he's doubling the block. He's ready to call Godfrey a tether, and he's ready to say that you know, he's ready to call Godfrey a tether, and he's ready to say you know, they say he's suing them actually. I actually took I wanted to do the show and go into detail, but they said that he's taking Godfrey to court, and a whole bunch of other stuff popped up that I wanted to share, but it's not popping up on my timeline now. And I went to look for it before I started today's show, and it's not popping up. All right, but let's get into it. It's player talk. Let's go.
Black Power is the truth hour where General Sarah soon back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be happy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to not only the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, General Seti YouTube page.
There she go. Okay, what Nicer said. I got the new Shure SM4 in my collection today. I didn't know Shure mics were so heavy. Man, congratulations. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. That is a very good mic. It's bright too, for sure. I can't find my SM7B. I think it's with my Xbox and my other stuff. Man, whew, y'all pray for me. I cannot find my SM7B. But I have my Shure MV7 here, and the SM4 looks awesome. Let me know, like let me know how it is. I am happy for you. Let me hear you use the mic one time. You dig? I'm so happy for you. How is it? That mic doesn't look heavy, but it is. I think it's right. Is right side up. Is it an ice cream sandwich mic? I forgot. It looks like a tube ice cream sandwich mic. It is a good mic though. And guess what? The Zoom P4, the Zoom P4 will fire that mic up, no problem. No fucking problem. No fucking problem. You dig? You got to do a mic review nicer. Just like use your hands though, if you don't want to get on camera, like use your hands, Shoot, it's good sometimes when they can't see the mic too. It's like, hey, guess which mic this is? Is this the Worker bee or the Shore? You know. But that Shore is really bright, it's really good, and it's perfect for voice work. You can literally just jump into voice work with it. It's a gorgeous mic, you know. Congratulations. Y'all lucky I don't have my resources. I would have spammed nicer with the Tyrese. Congratulations. Oh y'all, I don't have my tools with me, y'all. We gonna start doing secondary shows. We're gonna be back on Rumble and everything, man. Cause I need my setup back. I'm so glad. I'm so glad I spent a long time becoming like a real content creator because I swear to God, if I didn't know what the fuck I was doing and I didn't pioneer some of this shit, YouTube would have had me. That I would have quit. You know, YouTube would have had me, y'all. Yeah, use your hands. Yeah, I knew it stood up like an ice cream sandwich mic and it has a round design. Yeah. I wonder what they used for it, like the internals. They probably used some really expensive stuff, like tube wise. They probably used some like Telefunken styled stuff. You know what mic I do still have though? I still got my Lewitt. I got my I can't find my V7, but I have my EV. I have like a really old electro voice. My EV is in that other what you call it in my bag. My birthday mic. And my SM7B, my fuck. What's the name of it? My RE20, my matte black RE20 and my other stuff is in my other bag. You said it's a beautiful mic. I can use the wave mic stand for it. Yeah, it says 48 phantom power. Yeah, it's a what you call it? It's a condenser. It's a very good mic. Man, man, please don't get me talking about gear. Man, War Master, I got super gas, man. My stomach is fucked up over gear. You said Robe gave me gas with the ASMR video. I had to hide your wallet, y'all. There's microphone and gears around. Listen, I would have to fucking put my shit into a CD account or put my credit card in my bank card in the fucking attic. Lord knows what he was doing when he had me handicap out here in Asia, man, losing my damn bank card. Lord knows what he was doing. I would have crashed out. I hate to even say it. There's some Chinese knockoffs out here. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Go look at one of my old videos where I think it was called knock off or knock it off. Cuz some of the knockoffs are better than the actual real thing in their own way though, you know. I had a knockoff Neumann. I had two knockoff Neumanns that were actually great. Actually, back in those days, they were actually my go-to mics, and they stood up like ice cream sandwiches. You know, use the wave mic stand for the Elgato S. What stand do you have? You can't use the pop filter for it, or I don't know. I mean, look at the bolt. Is it interchangeable? Because they have an inner bolt and then they have a bolt. If you have an inner bolt and a big bolt, yeah, you can use whatever stand you want for it. But you got to be careful get a boom arm. To be careful with those sandwich mics. Like if you knock them shits over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? Or it's not over, but mics that stand straight up are easy to knock over. You know. Oh yeah, yeah. If it's a regular stand, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You said if I got that Rodecaster Pro 2, I'm gonna go full evil, bro. That thing is crazy, and they just added more virtual channels to it, and the Duo. Yeah, I think it's best to use a boom arm. It's best to use a boom arm, but every so often you got to check if your boom arm is still attached to your desk the way you want it to be. Dang. So I don't have my boom arm. I don't have none of my or my overhead stand. Okay. I know what's in my other bag now. All right, hold on, y'all.
Two dynamic powerhouse institutions of Black power that you should subscribe to immediately. You should become a member immediately. The link for memberships is right there in the video description, is in the chat. All you have to do is just click it.
All right,
There's
let me kind of speed this up real quick. Let's go.
the alarm
I'm not gonna
kingseti.com
I'm,
online market.
I'm not gonna let this full thing play. Let's see what his thoughts are.
General Sarasu
So there you go. See the whole teppery. They gotta sell they capsules and stuff like that. He's a hotep. So he's one of the guys, War Master, that used to do debates. Cause that's really what hoteps do. That's what niggas do. They fucking gather knowledge and just want to one up another nigga that's not as smart as them. That's kind of why this Jumar thing is kind of funny as hell. Cause literally that's how hoteps think. They just gather knowledge to go find some nigga that don't know what he's talking about or barely knows what he's talking about, which isn't that hard to find. Like I can go outside right now and go find a nigga that don't know what he's talking about, or just doom scroll and find that shit. So but what they do is that Sinetta used to do what and shout outs to my bro. I hate that he left because I think he did it better than Sinetta. He did it better than Netter. Let me stop. Teapot, Teapot is was a part of the Hotep sector. You know what I'm saying? He would do like the debates and stuff like that. You know, some of them did come to the Manosphere, and shout outs to Teapot. Teapot made it, made it big with the with the Manosphere debates also, which was good. I think it was untapped, but shout outs to Teapot. I think it could be a burnout. Being the host of a show like that, and then kind of you know not really wanting or not really getting your opinion in. But even though he got his opinion in, Teapot, very smart, intelligent guy. And like I said, I think he did it better than Sonetta. But Sonetta used to host the couch of conscious, the house of consciousness. They used to have like a couch, and people would go there and debate, and like Pharaoh would go there and debate, and it was like cool because he was like the young guy, but he had like so much knowledge and shit like that. Honestly, if you're just a guy that read, know a little bit about history, certain mathematics and philosophy and certain things like that, if you knew what you were talking about, you'll be good, you know. But where a lot of the hoteps fell off of was when they started trying to get into politics and stuff like that, and then where a lot of them fell off is when I guess you could say they try to get into science, you know. So Jumar went on Godfrey's podcast, and it was all fun and games, and it was cool and stuff like that. But he was just on some arrogant shit, like, man, I want to debate Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I want to, you know what I'm saying? And people was actually taking him serious. Like people was actually, running to go set that shit up and do whatever. And a white boy came on there and flamed him. Like I don't even think Neil even I think Neil probably somewhere laughing, to tell you the truth. Neil probably somewhere laughing. White boy came in there and flamed his ass, man. You did. He came in there and flamed him, made him look stupid. And then how are you a hotep? I get it. Some hoteps did back in the day, but then they came to their senses. How are you a hotep and you believe in flat Earth? You know, you're supposed to know at least. Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? You're supposed to even know, or at least have somewhat of a concept of shaped. Shaped items, like a isosceles triangle or an acute triangle. You know what I'm saying? Or a sphere or a star and stuff like that. You believe in stars, spheres, hexagons. Uh I don't not necessarily the flower of life and all that other shit, but whatever, right? What I'm saying is you have all of these different shaped stuff, ankhs and all that other shit, right? And everything has some type of shape to it. And I think that it's geometry. Yeah, because you start physics and all kinds of shit, quantum entanglement and all kinds of shit. Let me tell you something. Um, when you they believe the Earth has a dome over it and shit like that. It's just weird. It's like I don't know. Maybe I might be giving people too much credit, or the internet might be giving people too much credit. But maybe hoteps aren't what we thought they were. You know, and shit. You never know. Maybe Umar thought the same thing too. He just keeping quiet so he don't get roasted. But
Americans, the true rulers of Africa. Is this why we are hated by so many continental Africans? Look at them. They mad as hell. Like, say this nigga done exposed the truth on it. Get on over there and get it, family. We also got up there Africa Bambata.
oh, fucking Sun Ra, no, no. But okay, because we're gonna get into that too. No, Sun Ra, no. Why am I saying no? If you could look for any group of niggas to let you down, it'll be the Hotep niggas, man. Why am I saying no? Hotep philosophy, right, y'all? They spent the majority of their career talking about some when we was kings in Egypt, in Africa, and Pan Africanism, right? Pan Africanism. Don't tell me Sun Ra Suit and Seti is now referring to himself as a damn FBA. Oh Lord, have mercy. These people can't even stick to one hustle. He's called. I guess he called himself an FBA now, or I guess Black American. And cool, nothing wrong with that. But like, yeah, Jesus, you don't jump from. Even Umar didn't take the bait. You don't jump from we was kings in Africa to okay. All right, whatever, man. All right, nicer. Be safe. Enjoy your mic. Make sure you shoot me a kite. I just downloaded Discord. I need to get all my messages back. Shoot me a kite. I re-downloaded TikTok. I re-downloaded Discord. I don't have no memory on my phone, y'all. I got it on my tablet that has no memory also. Lord have mercy. Oh boy. So I guess Sun Ra Suit and said he's not a Hotep anymore. He's jumping on the Tariq train. I guess if you run out of one hustle, just grift to the next.
Nano Africans, look at them.
That's
They
what I'm
mad as
saying,
hell.
War
Like
Master.
so
Like,
this nigga
what are the advantages of flat Earth? Like, why would that even be a debate? It's like, well, why don't you go on the plane and go prove it, and then come back later? Why is that a debate? You know.
and expose the truth on it. Get on over there and get it, family. We also got up there Africa Bambata, another tether still in Black American hip hop.
Oh God, yes. He. There he go. Well, there it goes, y'all. Well, my respect for Sun Ra Suit and said he done went out the window. And it's not about the ADOS thing. I don't have nothing against ADOSs. I don't have anything against FBAs. I don't have against nothing against foundational Black Americans. But I do look at people sideways when they jump on a what you call it a hustle when it's convenient for them. And it's not even just them jumping on a hustle. It's like what you've been doing for the majority of your life has a philosophy behind it. You know what I'm saying? It has a philosophy behind it. That means you didn't even believe in the philosophy you was kicking. So now you're a FBA. Gotcha.
Pop legacies. We got it up there for you. Tomorrow, ancient Egyptian gods in the Star Trek movie, and Nama, first king of Egypt. I want you to get on over there, get that work. Don't you dare miss it. To all the family that donated to the
How are you the first king of Egypt and you Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I can't do this.
general, I thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to
Yeah, I got a lot of SD cards. I need to get a Samsung. That's next on the list.
donate to the hardworking general. The link is right there on the screen. Is in the video description. Click it. You'll get you click it, you can donate. And I thank you. I appreciate you. And make sure you subscribe right now.
That's next on the list.
Subscribe right now to all my YouTube pages.
Oh
King Seti,
shit.
General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment, comment, comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. Man, this shit right here is like, man, it got to we got to do better than this. We got to do better than this, and I mean that to the bottom of my heart. Now, this little debate thing then got a little ugly. It's got a
Format.
little silly. It got a little ugly, and it need to be cleaned up immediately. It need to be cleaned up immediately. I mean, goddamn, I mean, I want you niggas to realize this. Y'all, and I don't know, this shit almost, You make a motherfucker want to say y'all some goddamn agents. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you make a nigga go. I'm serious. I mean, cause we was just debating. We was on Fat Joe. We was on all.
No, y'all was kangs a minute ago, and this is what I don't like. They were going in on Tariq Nasheed. They were going in on Tariq Nasheed. I can't stand these new fake Tariq Nasheed followers, man. They were going in on Tariq. Now he pimping our black women. He pimping our black women. What, like, what are you? What?
All these motherfuckers trying to steal, our legacies and shit, and then y'all throw a goddamn black eye in the game, and y'all done diverted all the fucking energy that we was putting in on Fat Joe and shit, and now you niggas talking about some bullshit. It's like, what the fuck? Did they pay you niggas to go and divert the energy? You see what I'm saying? That totally unnecessary, man. And so I'm looking at both of these niggas kind of funny. You want to talk this FBA and shit and all this shit, and then now y'all up here.
We looking at you funny. I didn't expect them to turn FBA like that. But then again, I was just telling y'all, hoteps really don't stand on nothing, and it's a horrible. Some hoteps had the grift, man. Umar is the only one holding it down for real, for real. It is horrible, y'all. It is a horrible time to be a hotep. I kind of wouldn't want to be a hotep neither. I kind of don't blame them. All right.
And you done took your motherfucking eye off the ball, and now you niggas up here going at each other, putting all type of dumbass. And I understand, you know,
You know who he reminds me of now, y'all? Y'all go look up this comedian from Detroit. He is funny as hell. His name is Jack Funny or Jack So Funny or something like that. That's what he sound like.
Lord Jamar and shit. You like, man, you comical, nigga. I'm just gonna say it. I'm trying to work with you, but I mean, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why, in the midst of us debate and really getting ground with the truth, and so now we gonna fight against each other. We gonna come up on the internet over some dumb shit, man. You wasn't prepared. Take that, and come back again. Come around the corner. I mean, come around the mountain like Hannibal, man. You wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Come back again. That's all you had to do is redeem yourself. But all this unnecessary, talking about motherfuckers drugged you and nigga, you took an L, nigga. You took an L. You wasn't ready for that. You wasn't ready, to get in that ring and shit. And nigga, you up there smoking and shit and this, that, and the third. No, nigga, that ain't how you do that. You do that after the battle, nigga. You don't do that while you on the battlefield.
Listen, that's it. They used to go in on the video games too. It's funny. The Hotep cats. Nah, you wouldn't want that because they would mess up. They would have messed up video games. They would have been worse than the feminists and stuff like that. But the Hotep cat should have transitioned into video games. That probably would have. Nah, they couldn't do it because people would be like, "Oh, you supposed to be nation building, and you up here building nations on Minecraft."
Hell, man. You go up in that motherfucker with complete clarity and shit, man. You supposed to have the win in your gut. You supposed to
What's
have the
going on?
win on paper.
What's going on, Gems? Good to see you. Happy New Year, bro. Thank you for always too checking in and supporting the show, man. Good to see you, man. Shout outs to Gems in the building. Yes, sir. Ski. Let's go.
Before you even go up in there, but you took the L, then you want to blame it on another nigga. You know what I'm saying? You want to blame it on another nigga. I can't blame it on nobody because
And it's the crazy thing because the Hotep spent their whole careers blaming shit on other niggas. Some of y'all don't remember. Do y'all remember a couple years ago? It was probably like 2021, 2022. Sa was actually supposed to come to the manosphere, and there was too much civil war, infighting, and beef, and he just said, "Nah." Why in the? Because he had to find something to transition into. But why in the blue fuck would Sa come to the manosphere? What has the House of Consciousness built other than debates? I mean, it's cool to somewhat watch. What's her name? I forgot her name, and she dated Professor Griff, and she bad as hell too. Still, it's cool to watch her debate Tommy, but it's like, bro, what do you win? Why? You know. And I've been saying this for years and for the longest time. You're welcome. Because the black manosphere, myself and everybody else in the black manosphere, and even the audience, y'all gotta pat yourself on the back too, being a part of this. Um, we put the black community on our back. But then again, y'all see how that turned out. Y'all see what niggas did there. Niggas done cursed me out over some microphones. Ain't that a bitch?
Study my own goddamn debate. I know if I don't go in here and win this motherfucker, I'ma lose. It ain't gonna be on nobody else. Can't nobody save you, you know. And so yeah, this shit then got really. And I'm thinking to myself like, man, we was. I mean, what the fuck, you know? What the fuck, you know? Just diverted and out of nowhere, you know. We talking about the hip
Raphael.
hop. Stay on the hip hop.
Shout outs to Raphael in the building.
You know, stay there, man. You winning there. You feel me? You gonna leave the battlefield to go talking about some space shit, man. You know, that shit ain't going, man. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know, Earth flat, motherfucker. Earth round, nigga. Get money. You know what I'm saying? You know, get freedom. Earth flat, Earth round. Get money, get freedom, nigga. Move the ball for the people. No matter what it is.
Oh my god. Just that I know that he's grifting to like this FBA shit. I'm done. I'm done. Um, that's the biggest grift if I ever see it. FBAs are different. I mean, FBAs are hoteps, mind you, but not his type of hotep. Not the Muslim. We was king. Nah, bro. Anyway, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. Let this play a little bit more. I was about to say title too.
Whether this mother found or flat, our people is in a state of ignorance and unawareness, and we got to wake them up.
Holy
Regardless, this is unnecessary, man. You know, unnecessary. This is something more. You know, when you got some free time and you know you want to debate some goddamn flat Earth or round Earth or whatever, you know. But now that we in on the battlefield and motherfuckers taking shots and shit, and it really taking shots at our people, we know we need to be on the front line. Motherfucker left the front line and went talk about the goddamn flat Earth shit, you know. But that's okay because I'm gonna stay on. I mean, I was cracking heads any motherfucker. Ain't like I really booked.
Oh Lord. He sounds like Jack Funny to me. Listen to how he talks real quick. And we're gonna go in on academics in that whole thing, but Jack Funny 313. We're gonna go in on academics, but and there's really nothing to go in on academics, but let me show y'all something real quick. Y'all heard how Sun Ra Sutin said he sound like Jack Funny. Listen, hold on. No, let me play a skit so y'all know what I'm talking about.
You don't wear Hanes or nothing like that. Draws.
And let me be on my way.
All right.
Fuck y'all niggas looking at.
Yeah, wrong way. Wait, brother, you. Yes.
This way?
That's the back. Yeah.
What the fuck y'all walking up on?
Yeah,
Back the fuck up. Bro, don't touch me, bro. Stop touching me.
What's wrong with you, man?
Fuck. Look, get the bro. Get.
All right, you doing, nigga? All right. Wait. We can't. Wait, don't really run. Wait. Hey, hold up. Wait, y'all. He a comedian, y'all. He a comedian, y'all.
Y'all make sure y'all go look up Jack Funny 313. He's funny. Oh, it didn't come up. What the fuck? Hold on. Heard it. What the hell? It didn't come up. Hold on. Don't he sound like him? Hold on.
Hanes or nothing like that. You don't do draws.
And let me be on my way.
All right.
Fuck y'all niggas looking at.
Yeah, wrong way. Wait, brother, you. Yes.
This way?
That's the back. Yeah.
What the fuck y'all walking up on? Back the fuck up. Bro, don't touch me, bro. Stop touching me.
Okay.
Fuck. Look, get the bro. Get.
All right, you doing, nigga? Wait.
Funny part is that his secure Jack was being real, which is funny as hell. He's just funny. Hold on.
Hey, boy. What's up, bro? You good? How y'all doing? Y'all all right? What's that, a pint? What's that? Man, go get him a gallon. You know how we do. How much is it? How much is it? How much is it? How much is it? No, nigga, a gallon. I said about how much the bottle was?
Shit, about 350. Okay.
Hey, damn. Hey, you got change for 2,000. Go get the bottle. Go get it.
Now Julio, that 1942.
Go get the bottle, bro.
Yo, it's funny because some Rasutin said he sound just like him. Some Rasutin said he sounds just like him. Now, there's this other content creator. What's going on, little Shirley? Good to see you. Shit, it's morning for me. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Are you back in Chicago or are you still in Vegas? Good to see you. How are you? Now, look, y'all. There's this guy. I told him I was gonna look at a lot of his videos, and we watched a couple of his videos, right? Like I said, it's weird with the grifting, right? Cause last election, Tariq Nasheed and everybody was telling you, oh, Trump is gonna have us back in slavery. Remember that? If you vote for him, you gonna be picking cotton. You're gonna be right back in slavery. Oh man, don't vote for Trump. Oh man, how could you do this? You voted for Trump. Like everybody was just going stupid. And then we got to do another show because we got to talk about how people are purposely misconstruing all of these executive orders that he's writing. You know what I'm saying? They're misconstruing it, Even this guy misconstrued some of that shit. But what I do like about him is that, because let me tell y'all something. Why a lot of brothers get mad at the Hoteps, they believe him. That's the crazy part. They believe him, and is in a crazy way. It's like what War Master said about about Democrats. Some of the Democrats, he was like, "Yo, why do people even listen to what Democrats say? They don't even believe in the shit that they talking about." And I was like, damn, that's true. I had to sit back and think. I was like, shit. diluted a little bit. Throw some water on that. God damn, that is true. You know, imagine lying so much you don't even believe in the shit you saying. You know, so um, and then the funny part on top of that, if you've noticed, before 2020, women, not even just black women, women in general jumped off of they jumped off of the whole teppery, brother sister talk. Women, they jumped off of it. So women ain't even jacking the whole teppery. You know what I'm saying? I saw this post. I ain't gonna lie. I spat out my water. Somebody said just because you're a little musty and you didn't shave and your armpits are hairy doesn't make you a fucking goddess. I said, damn. He said all four of the largest economic booms happened under Republicans. Just saying. Oof. And conveniently, they get out of office and Democrats take credit for it. But they're trying to say if this economy is good if this Trump economy is good, that's because it's Biden's economy. So I don't know. With all of these executive orders being signed, I don't know who economy they're gonna blame it on this time. But it's interesting to see though.
So you know who this is. Make sure you like.
And what have I been saying and what's happening right now? I wanna keep drawing this in because I was the only one saying it, and not even fasting and even War Master they agreed, and a lot of people over here at Player Talk Radio. Trump can't save anybody, not even the world. He can only slow it down. He can't save it. He can only slow down the inevitable. You know, in fasting, he was saying that Trump's gonna go down as the president that actually wanted to change America, but for whatever reason, all of the stuff that was happening to him, the assassination attempts and whoop de whoop, shout outs to fasting his life. I got to reach out to him. He reached out to me recently, so I want to get his opinion on what's going on right now. Shout outs to the truckers and shout outs to everybody that's moving around in this inclement weather. All right, y'all hit the like button, support the shows, Player Talk Radio. Let's get it. Let's go.
Like this video, comment on this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell. Also, make sure you donate to me if you can on the PayPal, the Cash App.
All
Links will be
right,
in the
so
video.
let's see what this guy is thinking. He said Tariq Nasheed celebrates Trump saying that birthright citizenship is only for, and it doesn't say the rest of it, but I'm pretty sure it does if I zoom out, but I'm not.
Description box below or in the or both. Also, make sure you subscribe to all my social media sites, and you can also reach out to me by email or whatever and talk to me. Give me subjects you want me to cover, or just pay me to do a special type of video for you. All is appreciated. Thank you. Now let's get into this video. This video is about Tariq Nasheed and others and
Now, and this is funny because foundational Black Americans are taking the trope of saying that they're foundational because they've been here, but they're only dating their lineage back to what, like, chattel slavery and maybe a little bit before that. And the funny part is that they're, in a lot of cases, you know, um, he's not on that. He's not talking about them at the moment. You spoke about it a little bit, but they're undermining actual Black Americans that were born here before chattel slavery, and Black Americans that were here before chattel slavery, like Africans, Moors, and Native Americans, like Red Indians. So it's funny that they kind of rally behind a thing like this, but it goes in line with their philosophy about tethers and uh people that are born here. So what I think the reason why Trump is doing this, and I said this earlier, thank you guys for asking me, some of the questions that you asked, is that I think this is to kind of somewhat slow down or stop anchor babies. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a loophole with anchor babies. Let's go.
celebrating Trump talk of 14th Amendment citizenship.
And there's a lot of people that would rather Hillary in office. That they said Hillary should have got a term, and I'm like, oh man, the Clintons done fucked up Haiti. You said the left gave Clinton the credit for Reagan's revolution, the Reagan Revolution. If Clinton was so good, then why did Bush 43 inherit a recession? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then also too, if I'm not mistaken, with the 9/11 attacks, because I don't even think Clinton would have handled the 9/11 attacks well. Who would have handled the 9/11 attacks well? But they told Clinton, and Bush even said this, that they told Clinton that they could do that. Now baby Bush going in there, the way he was, he's a bit cocky and arrogant. You know, he kind of had the demeanor of they wouldn't have the balls to do it. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie. Even as a kid, I still remember that they got that nigga sitting down talking to kids and shit. He was all calm, quiet. Kids were just reciting and singing their little songs and shit like that. And the dude walked over to him and whispered in his ear, and then I ain't gonna lie, I never seen a nigga blink like that. That nigga started blinking so many times, like he's like, okay, okay. His head started nodding, and he started blinking a little too much. Whatever that nigga whispered in his ear, it was like, damn, this nigga overly blinking. What happened? And then, oh shit, 9/11. So, go look at that video when you done when we done over here. Go look how much times Bush started blinking. Like yeah, you know. Shit, America didn't even think they had the balls to do that. You know. You said when a child is born, they have the nationality of their parents. Yeah, but what if they're mixed? What if you got like a sneako thing going on, or a hell, I'll use myself as an example. If you got like a Cuda thing going on. So technically, they said that you are your dad's nationality. You know, uh, they just give it to the father. You know, which makes sense too because that's his lineage. And yes, you're mixed with you know um other lineages, but like if you're a man and you're gonna spread your seed, it would be the father's lineage. So I'm like, well, shit, that hey makes sense, I guess. you know, but most people, it's funny that they identify themselves. They well, yeah, nation you're born in, yeah, yeah. But I was saying about the lineage. They were saying that if your dad is British, yeah, you were born in America, but you're it's British blood. Like what I'm saying is this, right? And shout out to you, darling. Um, what was I about to say? Damn, I was about to say something. You said if one parent is American, the child can claim American citizenship. Yeah, and in America, I don't know if Trump's gonna do away with this, but you can get dual citizenship. With America and other countries too. You know, so yeah, it's the nation that you're born into. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is, you know. But I think, like I said, I think the reason why Trump is doing this is to stop anchor babies. You know, is to stop anchor babies. But uh, since everybody is doing numbers and number crunching, does anybody have the birth rates amongst American Americans? You know, like people are blending in and sleeping with a, like, like I showed y'all the Time magazine, what they said that what Americans, what they're trying to get Americans to look like by 2035, 2040. They want us to look very exotic, like Americans are looking like fucking uh I don't even know what race to even say, but they want us to look exotic, but we mix, you know. And then the irony of it is when it comes to sex, Americans are somewhat of a melting pot. But when it comes to America actually being a melting pot, it's a salad bowl, you know? You said America does not recognize dual citizenship. The 14th Amendment has been misinterpreted. Ah. Dinah said uh Trump would have to do an amendment do amendment change to the 14th since it's in the Constitution. Okay. It looked like what he's doing though, and it's funny because rich people like him, his buddies, and a lot of people exploit loopholes. And what he's doing is finding loopholes and closing them up, you know, making them specific. You said Cuda, the left want to balkanize America. Mm. Yeah, I mean, you can get away with a lot of shit if you blur the lines. Blur the lines.
or whatever is only for children of slaves. And I want to get into that. I would have played the clip, but somehow YouTube is punishing me for playing clips and talking over it, even though that's what everybody does. But
Hey, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. YouTube is punishing me for playing clips and talking over it just like what everybody does.
anyway, let me get back to this. One, Trump only said that to give racist white people ammunition to justify his unconstitutional act and stupid black people who feel like, oh, Trump is shouting us out. Oh, Trump is right. Trump is this. Trump is that. One. I already did one. So let's two. The 14th Amendment.
But I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, how white birth rates are looking too. I mean, this is like basically handing America back to blacks and Latinos. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. What about the Louisiana Purchase?
Does apply to people who are more than just quote unquote children of slaves. Why? Because the Supreme Court ruled on it. See, the Constitution is a living document. You see, it can be upgraded and also it needs to be interpreted, which means what? And whose job is it to interpret the Constitution? The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has already ruled on this multiple times that birthright, birthright citizenship applies to everyone. It applies to everyone, virtually everyone anyway. But yeah, but for the sake of this conversation, it applies to everyone. The original intent behind it is irrelevant. Three, if people who are arguing and black people who are co-signing this don't even understand what you opening the door to. You opening the door to people to say, well, the Bill of Rights don't apply to you because the original intent of the Bill of Rights was only to apply to white people and Native Americans who paid taxes.
Uh oh.
That's it. The Bill of Rights was only intended to apply to them. It was not intended to apply to black people. So what if Trump gets up there and tries to strip us of our rights and say, well, we don't have the right to protest. We don't.
But see, that's the problem with black people. What if? What if? What if? What if? Did he? That's the question. Did he? We going into a day and age where like you can't get scared by the white boogeyman no more, by black people no more, because of how much fibs black people done told on niggas that ain't even thinking about you. Did he? Niggas running around here acting like Trump is writing laws with black people in mind and shit. He damn near be forgetting niggas.
Don't have the right to due process. We don't have the right to this because it was never intended originally for you to have those rights. What then? And as you can see, Trump is trying to turn this country into a citizen where you get your citizenship not by the land, but by the blood. And people don't understand this. That would make black people not citizens. Because by blood, they only talking about white people.
Well, that'll make some black people upset and mad. But if you're running with the FBA and ADOS trope, this should be good news.
They're not even talking about
If you're truly ADOS, though, because they don't even know how to. They're not even. Most of the people running around yelling ADOS in FBA don't even. They don't even know their family lineage. They don't even talk to their grandma. You know. You said that dude should stop using the word interpret. He doesn't know what it means. Ignorance is frustrating. These are the afterburners of the Hotep sector. Like if you didn't really grift and you kind of just sat back, or you were still in the middle of your studies before everybody started running into another direction, you gonna sound crazy these days. And you get to critique a lot of people if if you kind of didn't pick a side, but you and them gonna sound crazy, you know. So these are a lot of people that are hoteps and doing their Black history, but due to their lineage, they're getting left out, and a lot of people are not that happy about it. What's going on, Degenerate?
Native Americans. They only talk about white people, not black people. That's why you see them right now trying to challenge citizenship for Native Americans. Why are they going after Native Americans like that? Because they're a smaller group. They intend to go after black people like that too. Either Trump's going to do it directly or he's going to lay the groundwork for other people to do it. That's why he keeps talking this citizenship by blood. That only applies to white people. And a lot of you keep talking this nonsense also about how black people can't be deported or whatever the case may be. One, because that's a whole nother issue. Black people can be stripped of their citizenship. The same way they trying to strip Native Americans of their citizenship, they can't deport Native Americans, but you won't be a citizen. Just like black people. Black people were free by the 13th Amendment. We didn't become citizens to the 14th Amendment, which means what? Black people were living in this country as free people, but not as U.S. citizens. And if he can do this or others can do this, that means you'll go back to just being a free person, but you're not a citizen. Just because you can't be quote unquote deported doesn't mean anything. That's not the end all be all. It's not a such thing as, well, if you can't be deported from a place, that automatically makes you a citizen of the place. Also, he's trying to denat this. This doesn't have to do with just people who came here illegally or their parents came here illegally and then they had a kid. He's trying to denationalize people who came here legally and got all their papers and trying to strip them of their citizenship. He's trying to do all of that. And also, Tariq magically left out the part where Trump talked about how he wants to deport criminals and have them stripped of their citizenship? Who are the criminals that he wants to have deported and stripped of their?
And that's crazy because guess what? Then he would be doing what he claims that Mexico and all those other countries are doing to us. Basically, if you think about it, in a way, he's like, oh, well, let me give the world a taste of their own medicine that they've been giving Americans. So,
their citizenship? Can anybody take a wild guess of who these criminals might be? Take a guess. Who are the criminals? We talk about black people because we know when they start talking about criminals and we want to take people who keep getting felonies and all this other stuff and strip them of their rights and deport them and get them out of here. He's talking about black people, especially because he also said about how he wanted to pay a country to take the people. Where does he want? What country do you think he wants to pay? Because if he's saying country or countries, he's talking about Africa. Let's be serious. He's talking about paying an African country to let him ship black prisoners there,
did he say
or
that?
black people who have been stripped of their citizenship and stripped and shipped them there. Because you know, white people already make the argument that black people not really citizens because the 14th Amendment wasn't even properly ratified, or because they even needed an, a constitutional amendment to make them citizens.
Did he say that?
Or they're going to say, well, Liberia is your country. Because you know, that's what a lot of white people believe, that Liberia is actually black people's country. So there's no telling that Trump might use the power of the presidency to pressure Liberia into letting him dump black people there, strip them of their citizenship, and dump them in Liberia. You can't say it can't happen because Trump just pressured Colombia to take back a bunch of people from their country.
Oh boy.
That's unprecedented. When have we ever done something like that in America? Trump is totally wielding the power of the presidency in a way we never seen before in the history of the United States of America. And he's only getting started. Hasn't even been president for 2 full weeks yet. So we effectively got 4 more years of that. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. Like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment.
I think I think what's really putting people on edge is that he's doing stuff so rapidly and fast. Like by the time you kind of figure out what the hell he signed, or you watch a video of somebody lying to you about something that he's done, he's like, oh shit, he just signed another order. It's like, okay, so I guess we got to catch up on all these orders that Trump is signing, whatever that means. Oh, well, listen, we're gonna do a second show on today's show. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. We're gonna do a second show, obviously, because that's what the hell we're gonna do. We'll do a second show, covering, covering. We're gonna go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cover Tariq Nasheed, specifically what he's saying, and we're gonna cover Donald Trump. We're gonna look at some presidential stuff, and we're gonna see. We're gonna hear it from the goat's mouth. Instead of hearing it from somebody that's like guesstimating and you know um kind of trying to drum up some. Because there's a way that hoteps talk to black people. They talk to black people in a way to kind of. It's kind of like selling Santa Claus all over again. Oh, we gotta scare niggas into thinking something, or we gotta scare niggas into to doing right, or we gotta scare niggas into. It's like, nah, man. It's like, we gotta figure it out. So I'm trying to be the voice of reason here. I know out of all people, Cuda, right? I've been here for a long time, but anyway, politics as usual. Another day at the office. War Master says, interpret definition one. Explain the meaning of information, words, or actions. Why would only the Supreme Court get to tell us what the Constitution means in the in 10th grade English. Hmm. Whew. We're cooking with canola today, bro. You said we force countries to take their own citizens back. This is true. And honestly, when Trump started talking about closing the borders and stuff like that, the other countries agreed with them because that's how they operate. They're like, shit. We were wondering when you were gonna do that. They got refugees they looking for. You said it's called Rock'em Sock'em, coined by Don Boingino. Rock'em Sock'em. Hmm. Rock'em Sock'em with the one before. Rock'em Sock'em with the one thing before the press can react. Sock him with something. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. So he's saying like before the press can react, do something else and just keep them on their toes. Like kind of like what I tell you guys to do. Like sometimes when you're trying to attract a woman, you can quickly say something and then switch topics real quick, and get her to be like, "What? Huh?" And then like you're on another topic, but she heard what you said. Yeah, that shit works. Look, you know how they reacted to it though, War Masters. Like, you know how like he'll have like a whole bunch of black folders on his desk. It's like, oh my god, he just signed that, and then he slides it away. And like, look, well, Donald Trump showcases it. So when they're reacting, it's like he's showcasing it, but then they're still reacting to it, and somebody does slid him another black folder, and he's signing it already while they're yelling and reacting, and then he puts it on display, and then they're yelling and reacting to that, and then he slide it on the next one, and then this nigga had like 15 black folders in front of him. Like, god damn, shit. Am I able to come back at this point? Shit. I heard he banning passports and shit. Like, god damn, shit. So I'm gonna say this. You notice you rarely ever hear the people that you would call the leftists. You rarely ever hear them saying they would go travel. What happened to sitting outside of America for 4 years instead of crying? Wasn't they posturing up to go to Colombia and Jamaica and all these other places? Like, hey, I'm not even going to be in America to go through all of some of the, they don't really want to travel like that. They don't really want to travel like that. But anyway, man, thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you guys for supporting the show. We will be right back. It's Player Talk Radio. I got so much stuff to chop it up with you guys, and I got some things to send you guys. Also, look out for a pre-record. I have a pre-record coming. I'm gonna try to finish editing it or get the majority of it edited before I go to sleep, and it will be out no later than tonight or in the morning by the time you guys wake up. It's Player Talk Radio. We just gonna attack the channel a different way. YouTube try to slow us down in one area. Nah, we gonna be like Donnie Boy. We gonna rock 'em, sock 'em. All right. You said Trump stayed awake for more than 30 hours or longer signing executive orders. Yeah, like what was the name of the thing that he said? What you call it? Was it something 25 or something like that, or 35 or whatever? He done got like half the shit off the damn list already signed. It's like, damn, what's he gonna do for the rest of his presidency? He gonna sit back, or is he gonna double back on some of those orders and fine tune it? Because sometimes it has to be presented, and then after it's presented, it's fine tuned. You know, but and we'll go over it. for educational purposes, because people going, people will say it's ignorant, and I don't want people to say it's ignorant, but we'll go over this DEI thing, and then we'll see what's the temperature of everybody. But for Hoteps, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, think about what DJ Cuda has presented to you today, y'all. Think about this, right? Aside from the FBA stuff and aside from the politics, right? Hoteps are divided. Tariq and Umar are not even saying the same damn thing, and it's not Pan Africanism, and it's not yeah, full speed ahead, yeah, you know. And hell, I'm gonna just say it like this: time will tell if America has turned itself into the Titanic. What I'm saying is this, right? Hoteps are divided right now, man. Hoteps are divided right now. You have Hotep on Hotep. There's always been Hotep on Hotep crime, but you got Hoteps critiquing other Hoteps. Like, why is one set of Hoteps angry at Tariq, and then the other set of Hoteps are just sheeple following? And I'm not gonna say you're sheeple if you agree with Tariq or if you follow Tariq, but some of these people were the people are that are disagreeing right now. They vehemently hold those same sentiments. If they said F Trump is F Trump, but see, America is divided, and America likes to play this game where you can only pick two when there's a whole bunch of people running. You can only pick two, and literally it's two heads on the same snake. But every so often, every once in a while, you got somebody, like I said, that will throw a monkey wrench into politics, that will do certain things. Like I said, the Democrats like to keep things going and cool. But I like the idea of a Trump, just somebody that can throw, not Trump himself, but somebody that can throw a monkey wrench at something. But not even just that. You know, um, I'm not even gonna lie, run America the way America's been running, like a business. When you get people caught up into the person, like, you can look at it like this: the Democrat personal, Republican business. Does that make sense? And I want y'all to look at the saying, oh, it's not personal, it's just business. you know when business is personal, when business floats around money, and money is an emotional object. Some people look at it and say, how can't you say one ain't the other? But some people would rather focus on one or the other. If you focus on the personal, then you probably ain't handling business. Or you are handling business, but you only focused on the personal. That's kind of what the Dems did. That's why they're in everybody's business, ironically. Ukraine and all these other countries and stuff like that. So hopefully he stops the war. Um, Shit, slow down on these damn orders. God damn, there's but so much shit I can keep up with. God damn, and critique. YouTube done handicap my channel. So thank you guys for hitting the like button. Please support the show on air, off air, because you care. You support Player Talk Radio anywhere, just like you listen to it. You said we have a choice: leftists, Democrats, leftist Republicans, and a conservative Republicans every election. Mm, interesting, interesting. Because that's exactly what we saw this last election. You know, and look at all the guys in the manosphere. Like, you want to talk about extremes? Look at all the guys in the manosphere that went full speed on Kamala. It's like, dang, you were talking greasy about sisters all your career, And then now you just double back and, hey, brothers, you should vote for that sister. Ooh, scandalous. You said the leftists, whether Democrats or Republicans, will unite to defeat conservatives. Interesting. Interesting. I've seen them explode on each other though, but that's all semantics too, though, War Master. Because we seen what's his name, Stephen A. Smith. You seen that, and then look at how they were called. Look at how they were calling Stephen A. Smith out before he even gave his goofy ass response, man. I pray for us, y'all. It's Player Talk Radio. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button, supporting the show. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm tell me what you think. These guys have been very silent on this. I mean, not silent on this. Yeah, they have been silent on the African part and about deporting criminals. But they are sitting here gloating about the children of slavery part.
Mr. President, last week.
What the hell is wrong with this man's voice? Shout out. Shout outs to Chris G in the building, y'all. Listen, we gonna pick up where we left. Mr. President. He said Stephen A. Smith is a leftist who thinks he's a centrist. Oh shit, man. Man, listen, we gotta go over all these terms too, because I gotta. This shit is killing my brain cells. Centrist. Yeah, I heard Senator Kennedy is a beast. I just forgot he sounded like that. All right, y'all hit the like button, support the show. We out. Peace.